and basically said that, I can't make any guarantees, but rumor is that somebody's supposed to be handing in their keys to the place that you want next week. I was like, baller, please give me those keys. And he called me today, was like, hey, guess what? I have the keys. They're yours. Sent me the letter for it and everything. And even though I told him I had a cat, he didn't put any pet fees on the letter that he sent me. Like, those blanks were just left blank.
Even better.
That's on them now.
Yep.
So I just proved I had a cat.
Yeah, I asked the attorneys in the office, and I'm like, ethically, what ground am I on here if I don't call them out on them not putting that on there? And they're like, ethically, like, you're fine. Practically speaking, though, unless you have it in writing that you disclosed that you had a cat, then they could easily say that, like, no, you didn't, or whatever. And they could, like, worst case scenario, like, they could kick you out, you'd lose your deposit, all of that terrible stuff. So when he emailed me the letter, he was like, oh, let me know if you have any questions. And so I emailed him back and was like, great, me and my cat are super excited to move in. Also, here's like 8 questions that I have. Please just glaze over the fact that I just said I had a cat and don't look at the letter again. So
that'll do it.
Now it's in writing.
You did disclose it.
Hopefully he'll just
She's becoming such a manipulative person. I'm so proud.
I think we all are.
He's learning more, son. He's learning more. Whenever I go through training with the new AAs, and I'm like, okay, so this is how you get somebody to tell you the things that you want. People will call this manipulating the conversation. Or, hey, that sounds like something a sociopath would say. I want you to glaze over those hurtful terms for now.
It's called winning.
Sometimes you just gotta get like the legal mumbo jumbo out there. Like, whatever, if it's officially said, then it's officially said. Patients call our office all the time for my heart doctor and say they have chest pain. Legally, we have to tell them if you're experiencing chest pain, the next
you need to
thing
call
you do is
911.
Contact 911 and go to the ER.
Yeah.
Bottom line. So like, they go. I'll say that. They'll give me some kind of statement of why they're not going to the ER. My next question is, which hospital is the closest one to you? Ignore everything that they just said. I'm like, which hospital is the closest one to you?
Go there now.
Okay. Yeah. Call us once you're discharged. Like, but can't I just come to the office? Call us once you're discharged, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that should be common sense. It's kind of an important organ.
Once you're up in the age, apparently dementia sets in very early from my experience, because there are so many heart patients that couldn't tell you anything about what they're doing in life, other than like what their hobbies are. It's like, okay, so you're on 5 medications, 3 of which are extremely vital for your surviving.
You surviving.
Okay, so it might be a little important for you to know as to which ones you're on. Because there's so many times when patients will just come up to us and they're like, okay, so are you on this medication? They just say yes, 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 and yes to everything.
Oh, no.
And then we make adjustments to stuff, and they're like, well, I'm not taking that. Well, you just said at the very beginning of the conversation that you were. I wrote down in my notes that you are, and that might be contributing to these factors. Like...
No, that's at my doctor. She said that she gets. She said it doesn't matter how old you are. She's like, anytime I need to get somebody's medical history about what medications they're currently taking, she's like, I don't ask them what are you currently taking. I say, hey, can you bring all of the pills that you're taking in a Ziploc bag? All of the pill bottles and just bring them to me. Like, not fucking around with what you can and can't remember and what things you consistently and don't consistently take.
We literally went through phases.
On the bottle. That bottle is full and you ain't taking shit.
We went through a trial period of printing out everybody's list of medications that we have on file, giving it to them, and having them sign that everything is correct at the beginning of every visit. 30% of the people didn't even review it and just signed it.
Yeah. That tracks.
So we stopped doing it because it became more of a hazard to believe their signature than to actually just manually check. Or she said, bring your bottles every visit.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Figure
brutal.
that shit out later. Guys, I'm so excited to hang out with you in Canada. Like, I'm so excited for all of us just to be hanging out and shooting the shit with each other.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm fucking stoked.
With as much fun as we have just chit-chatting and even video night without watching videos sometimes. Like,
Right.
all right, yeah.
Well, and I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but like I have a constant fear of like when I'm hanging out with people in a very specific setting.
It's gonna happen.
It's like, okay, but like, can I hang out with you and talk about things other than this specific thing that we're doing? Like distinguishing between work friends that like you hang out well at work because you both bitch about the same things, and hang with them after work to talk about things that have nothing to do with work.
I don't have that problem. All of my coworkers have been forced to learn Magic the Gathering. So, just by sheer exposure to me and the other people who play Magic the Gathering, they have some idea of Magic the Gathering. Just by sheer force of being around us.
So the same kind of idea. You can see that Kelly, like Trina, and then Derek's joined sometimes, and so have other people. Maybe you are the one with the fear.
You know, you don't have that problem when you just force your coworkers to like the thing you like.
Submit. One of us. One of us.
One of us.
I just stay quiet until something that's relevant to me kind of pops up. Then I tend to like not stop talking about it.
Aw. That's great though.
No, yeah. When you guys come up, you're definitely welcome to talk about whatever you want, as long as you want, until I tell you to get out.
It's time to get.
Yeah, party's over at 9. Get the fuck out.
Alright, you guys ready to play?
I'm ready to play.
Because I know we can do this all night. But where we left our overly happy chap back in the bone port was climbing upon the wagon that was getting prepared to leave the bone port and go to Munderick in search of a boy who had been sending love letters to a girl.
Like you do.
Todd, you find yourself just outside of the shipping carrier's shop here with Dean by your side. He's glad to see you coming back from mysteriously wherever you've been. Oh yeah, collecting your things from your house, which obviously nothing happened there.
Yeah.
No trauma, no events. But
Nope.
You can see that they're packing, like I stated before, they were packing shovels and pipes and things to be used as crude weapons, or just tools that they might need to work on the caravan while they're out. They do pack a couple of crates of things to deliver to Munderick as if they're supposed to do a shipment, but as it's very early to make the shipment out, it's about a half full caravan, and you guys are able to fill in the rest of it.
Okay. And about how long of a trip is that going to be?
At least a few hours. You got to go through the surrounding forest of Boneport before it hits the clearing.
Okay. That shouldn't be too bad, he says.
Hey Todd, I know you've never been out of town, but There's a whole new world past that forest, buddy.
Motherfucker, he's been out on a fishing boat.
There's a whole new world out there.
I've seen the ocean, Dean.
Yeah, but we're on land, man. There's more
So I'm
past
just
the
gonna get in
forest.
the wagon.
He climbs in right with you. As you can see that a few of the others are like nicely packed in. As you were out for a little while, they've already like picked out their seats, and it seems like there's only 2 empty seats that are like next to each other that are left.
I'm gonna need someone to move.
And Dean sits down and grabs you by the shoulders, and he's just like, "Come on, buddy, we got a long trip. Just we're having a good time."
Oh, this trip's gonna be really long, isn't it? All right, I just take my seat, I guess.
You plop down, sit beside Dean as you look over, and you see his like bald head and his bulgy eyes with these big ears and his mouth that just can't close, and he just keeps heavily breathing the air as if it's almost sucking all the air out around him.
Do you want me to fix that? No, I'm okay. No, not yet.
Hey, dude, did you Todd, did you ever hear about the things in the forest? And the weird stuff that goes on? I've been out of town a couple times. You know, like super responsible Dean doing his business. But you gotta.
I want to know about what kind of business you did.
delivering.
Tell you about telling me.
Delivering fish. We were delivering fish.
You may not tell me about your business.
You're so funny, Todd. I'm gonna tell you anyways. We were delivering fish. It was like a Wednesday. Was it a Thursday? It could have been a Thursday. No, it was definitely Tuesday. It was a Tuesday.
Just tell me you didn't eat cheese.
What?
Just tell me you didn't eat cheese that day.
Cheese? I could go for some cheese.
Oh god. Anyway, go on.
The caravan slowly begins to take off as you can hear the whippings of reins out to like a horse out at the front as the trolley begins to take off through the center of town with its nice cobblestone rocks, and it just from side to side as it brings and sways its way through the town. You can see that all the old homes are to the outer rims, and you can see outside of like these little windows here as you go by. You can see that the library is off to the east, and as you look out to the west, you can see the stuffed turtle bar where a couple of people are just standing outside watching the caravan go by, having a few drinks, and as the caravan slowly begins to lean its way out of town.
Was that the stuffed turtle bar?
Yes.
Awesome.
The stuffed turtle.
Yeah, there was like a big like statue of a turtle on top, and he was like guzzling a mug into his mouth. I described it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, Todd, what's your obsession with cheese? Ooh.
No,
What?
my obsession is keeping you away from cheese.
Why do I gotta be away from cheese? I like cheese.
Because you want to be close to me, that's why.
Why can't I be close to you and cheese, man?
Look,
Why can't we share some cheese? You're my friend, man.
Friends share cheese.
not with the lactose intolerant, you don't. I'm not an enabler. I'm not a drug enabler.
Hey, Matt.
You say that.
I say that, yet I would gladly down a fucking milkshake right now.
Hey man,
Without a second thought, I would.
maybe you've been reading too many books, but I don't know what lactose intolerant means. So, cheese is good. Gives me tummy rumbles, but like it good.
Anyway, what was that about a creepy story out here?
Oh yeah, well, you gotta keep your eyes open when we're going through the forest. As you can see that the trolley is like making its way, and just outside of the parameters of Boneport is a large forest. It goes all the way almost out to like the other end of like the sea, all the way out to the east as well. Like you can't see any towns past the forest. If you look at the world map, you can see where the Boneport is set in like the southeast part, and you have to travel through the forest to literally leave this area.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, there's stories about, like Todd, do you know what it's not like a cat, and it's not like a dog. It's like a in the middle. It's like and you can see like a bit of drool start coming down the side of his face. He's like, it's
Nope, he's going too late.
Trying to.
You doing his best, okay?
His best just ain't good enough.
your Windows XP needs to be updated.
Brain cells trying to get it. It's working overtime.
It's like less than a wolf, but it's like it could be colorful.
Less than a fox?
Oh yeah, like a fox. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See. Oh, and he just looks around the group. He's like, "This guy's got it. He reads books."
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah. So the story is that sometimes you'll see a fox, but like they're not on all fours. They're walking on 2 feet.
Bullshit. I call bullshit on your story, dude.
No, I seen it.
There's no such thing as a fox that walks on 2 legs.
It's so
bullshit.
It's true. You make me a liar.
Yeah, I'm calling you a liar right now.
All right. When we get to Mundrick, I'll make a bet. And I'll pay you when we get there. We might even see one on the way.
I bet.
Yeah.
Hey, if anything, with this big ass spooky forest, you probably have a better chance of finding a ghost than a freaking walking fox.
I'm scared of ghosts, man. You think we're gonna see a ghost?
Yeah, we might. While I may not have been out here, I heard stories of an executioner who died a long time ago, and he's just searching, always searching for that one guy that got away.
Todd, you're here in the caravan, and the rest of them turn to look at you, and they're just like, they give you this blank look of like, what the fuck are you talking about? But Dean is there like crunching his fingers into his mouth, almost just like biting down on them.
Look, sometimes you can feel that ghost is nearby. If you're searching, you might feel a tug on your collar.
Oh my god.
Or a whisper in your ear.
No, we need to turn back.
He's gonna go ahead and just take the cue and just give him a little tug right on his collar.
You see, like, Dean jumps up in the caravan, and I'm gonna make a deck saving throw from inside the caravan because everyone was sitting. It rocks real bad, and the crates that they were loading with fish from the inside begins to spill over because the caravan got a hot 3. So from the inside, Dean jumps up and shakes part of the caravan from one side to another. He's just like, I felt it! The executioner is gonna get me! And a bunch of these crates that they put in there just spill over your guys' feet. And these these dead fish that you guys have caught from the past few days just spill over into like the middle section where you guys are. And Kenneth and Huxley stand up. They're just like, God damn it, Todd! Why are you freaking him out? You two just need to sit the fuck down.
I've been sitting this entire time. And they got up.
Dick, Will.
Look, man, I have access to a ghosty boy. I'm gonna do spooky ghosty boy shit, okay?
And Dean goes and looks at like the rest of them. He's like, wait, is the executioner story's not real? They'll just look at him like, no, it's not real. He sits back. He sits back down. He puts his arm around you, Todd. You're pretty funny, man.
Aww.
Pretty funny. I'll split some cheese with you. It's okay, bud.
Oh, no, thank you.
No, my pleasure.
No, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. My pleasure.
That's entirely too kind. No, thank you.
No, but you're my friend. You told me funny joke. I don't know how you like tugged on my ear, but like, yeah, pretty good.
I didn't do anything.
He looks at you just like wide-eyed, like, don't start. Don't start again. Todd, give me a perception check.
Oh boy, something I'm awful at. Fantastic.
I haven't found one good thing Todd's good at yet.
You know, to be fair, I've heard him say that multiple times.
Look,
Who, me?
You had to jinx me in that one.
That's a little rough.
I just hard nat on that.
You're too busy trying to scare Dean.
Yeah.
And the smell of fish getting to your feet, you know, you're trying to avoid it.
It's pretty much it. One of the fish may not be dead, and it's like going up your pant leg.
How would I not notice that?
What a great question.
Oh, that's what you noticed instead of what he wanted you to potentially do.
And you go to look at the fish that's like going up your pant leg, and you can see that it's Dean wiggling it. Just like...
Ugh, cut that out.
Haha, I got you back. Haha.
I'll give you that one.
Aww.
Yeah. If you didn't notice, though, we're going through something that's called the rolling fog. As he looks out the window and presses his face against the small bit of glass, and you can see that it's just clear mist on either side of the glass, on this one side of the glass.
The hell did all this come from?
I just told you, it's called the rolling fog.
Yeah, you told me what it's called. What the fuck is it?
It's
Fog that rolls, you see.
It's...
Is it just always here?
No, it's rolling.
Hux, explain this.
You go to somebody more competent, and it's here that the half elf turns to you and says, "The rolling fog in the forest here."
Huxley is half orc, sir. I wrote that down.
It's half elf. I have it written down.
I have it written down as half orc.
You have a half orc as Kenneth.
Nuh-uh.
Yup.
Well, correction, you do now.
Oh wait, yeah. He actually is. Kenneth is a half orc, but so is Huxley.
Nope. I said half elf.
I heard half orc. Half elf, that would be Adam.
Look, Will, rewrite your reality.
Okay.
Rewrite your reality for a fiction game, okay?
I have to redo all of reality here and just Mandela affect myself.
Did you ever talk to Huxley about like what he enjoys doing?
The half orc or the half elf?
The half elf.
So I'm gonna go to the half elf,
Huxley. Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask him about the rolling fog.
Yeah, the rolling fog comes through the forest here, and it makes it a little bit more problematic to traverse. Sometimes we get lost, but it's usually not that big of a deal. The problem is when everything was still before, things in the forest sometimes become not so still.
Like how so?
If we have to stop for a reason, you're gonna find out.
That's vaguely ominous.
That sounds absolutely inviting.
Exactly.
Want to roll me a d6, Will? Because I rolled good enough.
Oh boy, I'm rolling a d6. A 3.
Oh. Wait. I'm sitting there thinking of a D23. No, D6. Could be anything.
Huxley looks at you and says, with a thing that Dean was talking about, the fox is on 2 feet. That is very, very. As the caravan comes to a screeching halt, and it's just like, and between the fish on the floor and your guys' conversation, everything kind of spills and shakes a little bit more. There's a bang to the back of the door that leads to the caravan. You can hear it out at the front. Chili speaks up. We got company.
Oh, that's not good.
Dean looks at you.
Maybe
He's just
they're
like,
friendly.
Dean looks at you. It's just like, maybe they want to go for a ride too. They just like the caravan.
I poke my head out and yell, "You don't exist! Fuck you! Go away!"
Okay. You poked your head out the window. They're gonna make an opportunity attack.
Oh shit!
They're gonna what now?
There's a 7.
You poked your head out the window, you fool!
That's a 17 plus 3 with the reach.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 1d4 plus 1. You take 4 points of damage as you go to stick your head out and scream at this thing. You can see what seems to be like a tree come to life, swipes at the side of the window there and scratches you across the face.
Okay, yeah, fuck that. I just jammed my head back in. I'm like, okay.
Oh my god. Todd, I'm so sorry. Let's go out there. I'm gonna help you, brother.
Okay, new plan. You go out there, Dean. You fight them.
How about we do this together? We're partners on the boat. We'll be partners in the fist.
I will be with you in spirit.
Clearly, we were blinded from that last attack.
Oh, no one caught my joke. I'll be with you in spirit.
I got it.
In
I got
spirit.
Yes, I got it.
I was too focused on kissing buddies.
They don't get
I
it,
hate you
though.
guys.
They don't get it.
So yeah, my specter's just gonna like face through the cart and just plant itself right next to one of the whatchamacallits, fox
blight-
thingies.
They're not fox thingies. It said it looked like a tree came to life.
It's gonna plant itself right next to the tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
want to roll for initiative? Okay.
I mean, I'm fighting from inside the
Doesn't mean
the
that they
wagon, but
doesn't
okay.
mean that they can't get in.
Well, they're gonna have to deal with a bunch of fucking peasants. Bring it.
Actually, I don't
Yeah,
have them
invaded
taken
my
down.
trap.
I do not take them. I did not take them down as peasants.
Oh, they're tougher than peasants. Okay, cool.
So you mean my fodder can hurt people,
They have
I mean,
like they have like
Every
pipe-
wizard's best dream.
right?
A whole bunch of meat shields.
Effective meat shields.
Yes.
What'd you get, dude?
Oh, rolling initiative. I have a +5 to this. Oh, god damn it! 9.
Will, are you
Plus
using
5.
online dice?
Yes.
Stop.
Stop it. Stop it.
It
I
never
learned
works
D&D
out
Beyond
well.
is horrible.
How many
Okay,
times
hold
have you
on.
learned this lesson?
Hold on.
No, you don't get to re-roll.
check to
No, no,
see.
no. You get to hold on.
I have my real dice right here.
Okay, well, use them. So, you sent the specter out. Can the specter be attacked?
Yeah,
No, it's invisible. Why would it be attacked?
it can be attacked even though it's invisible.
Yes.
Okay.
But why would it be attacked while invisible?
Well, reasons.
Reasons.
It has blind sight. Would it be able to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna make an attack.
Invisible? What? I never noticed that.
Nat 20! Here we go!
That's sad. That's poor. What's the Spectre's name?
Don't worry about it.
Poor Spectre.
Or don't worry about it.
Just call him Dad.
7 points of slashing damage as this.
You're really not gonna call him Mark Spectre. Mark the Spectre.
Mark the Spectre. Ha. I mean, if you guys want to pick up a name for him as a nickname or whatever, he has a name. Don't worry about it.
There's 7 points of damage. The twig blight swipes at him.
7 points of what now?
Claw.
Is
Yeah.
it
Just 7 points of claw? Just
Yes.
that's it?
7 points
That's
of
it?
piercing damage, yes.
Okay, that gets cut in half.
Okay.
Because it has resistance to a lot of things.
Okay. Really good thing these things have blind sight. Okay.
So that'd be what, 4 or 3?
Round up 4.
It's always round down.
Round down 3.
3, okay.
That's the one text of Player's Handbook I remember distinctly.
Okay. The
Always
next
round
in
down,
initiative
specifically otherwise.
is the team. Who would you like to send out or nominate to go out and fight?
Ooh, that's good.
I mean, is this even a question?
Like, you are asking me a question like this is going to be difficult.
Go for it. Who?
Dean, my big boy! My champion!
Then give me a
Kill!
then give me a persuasion check. DC 12. He's
He's pretty dumb.
pretty dumb.
Okay, persuasion. Dice. Real dice. Clickety clack dice.
He's a hell of a lot stronger than you, but like he's dumb.
You son of a bitch.
Will?
I used my white dice. It was a 7.
You couldn't convince the dumb guy. So,
I could
7.
not convince the
A 7 total?
total. I rolled a 2 plus 5.
so what would you like
I've
to
got charisma. I just need a roll to go with it.
So, what would you like
Man.
to say to Dean here?
Dean, kill!
No, I'm not a killer.
Talk to me.
I'm a lover.
Well, then you're probably gonna die here.
No! Dean
Then
puts
get
his
out there and do it.
Dean puts his head in between his hands, and you can see he starts crying.
That's sad.
Todd, it is now your turn, because your
It is
team
now my turn.
your team turn is over.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp through my
Spectre.
my Spectre. Yeah.
Okay.
So
On the one that hit him,
if it has
or another one.
blind sight, do I still get advantage on that?
It said is blind beyond the 60-foot radius.
I don't
Okay, this is a
believe
touch
so,
spell.
because it's aware of your existence.
Yeah.
Okay. So plus 5 to hit. Yeah. Fucking why? 7.
Nope.
With the black dice. Come on.
You know
2
what?
again. 7.
You go to shocking.
Why? 5. Why? 6. Why? Come on. Anyway,
You need to seek out like some kind of temple that will grace you with better dice rolls or something.
I know. I need.
You gotta burn some
What-
sage, my dude.
You and Dice need therapy.
I know what the problem is. He didn't get his dice vaccinated.
You've been compromised.
Yeah. I gave my dice the coof.
They're underperforming because
They are massively underperforming today.
That's what she said.
Well,
Anyway, so will a 7 hit?
No. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's about right.
The Spectre goes out and tries to reach on one of these blights, and he just kind of takes this like really slow like step back, and your Spectre just misses.
So since it took the attack action, blah, 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 it's visible now.
Yes.
Yes.
It also hit you in the face. It's very visible.
No, not the tree.
Oh, your Spectre.
My Spectre is visible now.
Okay.
Everyone inside the wagon could see it if they looked.
Okay. Is it? Can it be shadowed in like mild darkness?
I guess.
Because this is like a rolling fog. It's like difficult to look through.
Alright. Sounds good to
Makes
me.
it obscure.
Yeah, is it obscure? Like, does it have an ability where it's like if it's in dim light?
I don't believe
Nah.
so.
Okay.
It,
Not
just,
Then,
really.
it has the ability to like it go to invisible as an action at any time, so I don't think it's gonna have that kind of an ability.
okay.
Yeah.
So another one of these tree blights is going to, or twig blights is going to come to the caravan and make an attack at the wheel. An 8 plus 3 does not hit the caravan. And then at the end of the initiative is the last tree blight, and it is going to attack the Spectre. One roll.
Tree blight, you say?
A twig blight.
A twig blight, you say?
Why?
It'd be a shame.
Shut up.
Oh my.
Would be a shame, wouldn't it?
16 plus 3. I imagine a 19 is a hit.
Yep.
1d4 plus 1. 2 plus 1. 3 damage, halved to 1.
Nice. I'm really digging this. I'm really digging this a lot.
It's your personal tank.
Yes, it is.
Top of the round, it is the first tree blight that hit the Spectre. And he is going to make a swing. Come on. A 4 plus 3, 7.
No.
Okay. This tree blight swings and misses, trying to make contact here. You come to initiative 11, and it is a team member. You can try to recruit a team member to go outside.
Okay. Let me bring up my notes. World, get out there.
So you're talking to
Fight for your life for once in your life.
the dwarf?
Yes.
Okay. He
Like for Whirl, I just put down, I don't know, a bitch maybe. Like that's all I have for notes on him.
he's the navigator.
Well, it's made. Well, it's
Anyway,
I do have written that he is the navigator and he is also full of himself. So give
So
me
not
a
incorrect.
In fact, maybe.
yeah. So give me a persuasion check. He's a little bit better
Okay.
at being convinced. DC, I'll say 13.
Okay, there we go. 18 plus 5. 23.
What, you called me some kind of bitch? As you see him
Yes.
go grab a pipe and he bursts the back door open and you see like a couple of the spilled fish also like go onto the floor and he just grabs the pipe and he's like, come on, whatever's out there. And he turns and sees the Spectre and he's just like,
How you doing?
are you the butcher?
Executioner.
Oh, right. Execute. Obviously you're not.
Well, you're getting in on the fight or what?
This is getting weird. He grabs the pipe and he goes to swing at a tree blight that's trying to attack the caravan. That's definitely gonna hit. Damn. Worrell takes this this giant lead pipe here and busts it right through the center of the tree blight and just explodes it in half. de-animating it.
Lead pipes, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, next in the initiative is Todd.
I mean, it seems like Dean's pacifier was a lead pipe.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was so mean.
When intelligence and charisma are your dump stats.
Yep. All right. I'm debating whether or not to. You know what? It's made of wood. Fuck it. I'm going to pop out, and I'm going to cast firebolt at the other tree thingy.
Okay, there's 2 of them there. So
Oh, they're both still alive. Fuck.
Just 2 out of 3.
Which one looks more hurt?
Neither. You missed.
I picked the one that's closest to the caravan, I guess.
Sure.
And roll. Okay, sweet. 19 plus 5.
Definitely hits. Also has vulnerability to fire.
Yeah, boy. A whole whopping 4 damage.
That is enough. Finish this
Hey.
tree blade.
So I jump out and I do some firebender bullshit and just and I blew it up. I blew it up.
Okay. Top of the initiative is the last tree blade. As it sees the specter and it sees you, it is going to make its last swing at your specter.
At my specter.
Dude,
okay.
I'm not kidding. I'll move the thing again. It's another nat 20 with these dice.
Bring it, bitch.
It is only 2d4 plus 1, and it's halved. So, okay. A 3 and a 1 plus 1 is 5, rounded down to 2.
Okay. A whole whopping 2 damage.
Yep. For another nat 20. Wow.
That's a sturdy familiar, which is nice.
It is very sturdy. I love it. I love
To
my specter.
initiative 11, you have a team member that you can try to recruit to come out.
Okay, let me look at my notes.
Is Whirl still fighting?
Yes.
Hey, Chile! Chile!
Chili's, like, at the reins with the horse.
Oh, Captain, my Captain!
You take care of the problem yet?
No, it's your turn to get out here. We stomping some bitches. Come on.
He is the captain. Give me a high persuasion. DC 15.
Okay, 15.
Tell him it'll be
Come on, let's
fun.
beat it. Beat it 15. 15 exactly on the dice, yes.
Tell him it'll be a bonding experience.
Plus 5.
But yes, 15 on the dice. So a dirty ass 20.
Chili pulls out a hand crossbow. He hit indefinitely and rolled way more than enough damage to strike an arrow through the twig blade.
Nice.
He doesn't even get out of his seat.
You could have been doing this. You could have been doing this the whole time.
He felt that it was so beneath him that you guys should be able to handle this.
And then nobody told anybody else to do anything, so Worrell is going to take an attack at the Spectre.
Oh,
That is a 3 plus 4, 7 to hit.
nope.
Okay. Takes a swing at the Spectre and does not connect. Todd, it is your turn. All of the twig blights are dead.
Oh, so no enemies left.
No.
Okay. Spectre's just gonna go invisible.
Okay, because I was like, they're going to try to kill him. Yep.
Yeah, no, just right out of existence.
Hey,
And
hey! What the fuck? You sneaky son of a bitch. I'm gonna find you in this forest.
you're gonna try, and you're gonna fail.
Worrell just looks around and he's just like, fuck this place. Fuck this forest. Fuck those people that we're going to. No. Don't play with me, spirit. I will fuck you up. Because I did write he's full of himself, so like...
And he's just gonna be met with just dead silence.
That's what I thought. What a bitch! He's fucking afraid of me. That's what I thought. Oh, hey. Todd, get the fuck back in the caravan, you little worm.
Oh, poor Todd.
Wow, okay. Whatever.
Todd, what are you, some kind of viewing party out here? Jesus. It's not an ice cream stand.
Yeah, whatever. And I just hop back up into the cart.
Before you hop back in the cart, give me a perception check.
Oh boy, perception check. Let's go. +1. A 5.
Yep, you get back in the van. You can notice that the place still has the fish on the floor, and Dean is still crying.
Oh.
Look, you know tears invite the executioner, right?
What? No!
You're a monster.
You see, he just like quickly like gets all his tears away, and he pulls his shirt up where his like big loafy stomach just kind of rolls out, and he wipes his face off. And he's just like, no, I'm put together, man. I'm strong. I'm strong.
Oh, I love being a bully.
You can hear the snap of the reins of the heat of outside of the front as the trolley begins to go on again. You can see that Worrell closes the doors, and they start cleaning up the fish that's been spilled and spewed around back into the little crate. As it seems like you guys lost like half a crate worth when like the doors got flung open, but you guys are just packing away the ones that were spilled on the floor inside the caravan here, and it just continues on as the rolling fog seems to go away.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what'd you see out there? I was busy. Just I wasn't crying, but like.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, I believe you. Oh, yeah.
What'd you
There
What'd you see out there, Todd?
were a couple of living bushes. They weren't foxes, you liar.
No, I swear I've seen one.
No way. They
Yeah.
don't exist.
It exists, man.
No, they don't.
It totally exists.
It
They're
was a
out there. They're
Look
like
at over a bush.
they're like among us.
Shrubbery.
Wait, you're telling me you almost lost to a couple sticks? He's the kind of
You
chuckles to
telling me you
himself.
started crying over a couple of
I wasn't crying.
Look, I don't know, man.
It's allergy season. I haven't been traveling often.
Collar again.
I haven't been traveling often.
You know, lying attracts him too.
What? Good thing you see him like look at the window and he's like, good thing I'm not lying. He looks very concerned.
A tug on his collar.
And he like quickly snaps back and you can see these eyes bulging out of fear.
Love it, love it, love it.
Todd, you're pretty funny. You never really opened up like this before. Well, I'm glad that we're here, man. This is gonna be a good time.
I'm just glad I'm leaving Boneport and never coming back.
Well, no, we're just gonna go do that thing and then come back.
You're gonna go do that thing, and I'm not coming back.
No. We're all going back.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like your dad's there, your mom's there, I'm there. Like, come on.
You didn't list off a single person I want to ever see again.
Oh.
God damn.
Just
Out of
maximum
the
damage.
sheer quiet of the caravan, you say that, and everybody in the caravan looks at you.
Oh no.
I look at them.
You see Adam and Poppy, the half elf and the human, just look at you and say, like, "We not good enough for you? Is
No.
is this your stop then?"
No.
So we're not good enough for you, huh?
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm glad you wrote down who the half orc is, because Kenneth goes to stand up.
Oh shit.
So as he
Well,
stands
buddy,
up,
it sounds like
my
this will be your
specter's gonna
stop
place
then.
himself right behind him.
You'd like to put your specter there?
Yeah, my specter's just gonna place itself right behind him.
Is it still invisible?
Yes.
Okay. You can see that Kenneth walks up to you in the caravan here and puts his hands on your shoulders. And he goes, "Then I guess this is your stop, isn't it?" And he kicks the back
Swing.
door open.
Swing!
There's how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other people in the caravan with you.
I'm not doing anything. My ghost is doing things.
So you're gonna swing
My specter's gonna swing.
at Kenneth?
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
Just immediate panic, oh shit button. My specter's just gonna start doing things.
He has an AC of 16.
AC of 16. Alright. +4 to hit. Ah. And advantage because invisible. Yeah. Yes! That's 20.
You're fighting your own people.
I'm not doing anything. My specter's doing things.
First of all, they started it. Let's make that very clear.
I think
It did start it.
I think Todd's attitude is just too bad, like in general.
Look, no, they resorted to violence.
He said he's literally.
They immediately went violence. They woke up and chose violence. And then Spectre came out just like, no. Just gonna,
Okay, roll damage.
No, man, Spectre isn't even like, no, he's just also choosing violence.
He also woke up choosing violence.
Okay, roll some damage
He
against.
really didn't wake up.
36 necrotic damage, and I have 2 whole d6 with me right
Does he become uninvisible now that he attacked?
Yes.
Right.
Oh shit.
So, a 1, and a 6, and a 7, and another 1. Goddamn. 8. 8 whole whopping necrotic damage.
I'm glad that doesn't kill him, but like.
And DC 10 con check. Saving throw.
Oh, he's got good con. 19 on the dice. He passes.
Okay.
So as you slash in the back of Kenneth here, you hear Dean freak the fuck out as now that there's a ghost inside. The executioner!
So, like, this is happening. The Spectre just popped in, swinging. Todd's just all like, oh shit, oh god, what's going on? Oh god, oh shit, oh god.
And he's gonna jump up again, and the caravan's gonna make another dex save. It passes this time. It's a bit more stable as Dean jumps up and begins to freak out. But the rest
Dean,
of them.
stop freaking out.
No, the executioner's here! It hit Kenneth! And Kenneth is gonna grab you and try to shove you or throw you out of the caravan.
Why is he trying to throw me? He got attacked by a ghost.
You said you were. Well, that's true too.
No, I said it. The Spectre's doing things.
Okay. Then he's gonna turn
Todd's
around.
just freaking out.
He's gonna turn around and try to punch the ghost.
Go ahead, punch the ghost. Do it, do it, do it.
Nat 1.
Nice.
You see Kenneth go to throw a fist as he slips on a fish and falls out of the caravan.
Well, shit.
And Dean begins to freak out even more. He's just like banging on the window. Chili, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Kenneth fell out. You gotta fell out. He fell out.
No, keep going.
And you can hear.
And he's just gonna fade out of existence again.
He's terrified. You can hear that the wheels came to a stop, and Kenneth catches back
Guys,
up.
I think we should keep going. The ghost is still here. Keep going. Oh god.
Kenneth,
Fucking leave him. Fucking leave him. Just go.
Kenneth catches up.
Keep going.
Catches back up and jumps in the
Persuasion
caravan.
check. Persuasion check.
He said one of their crew members fell out. There's no fog, no nothing.
That's the point. There's a ghost here. Fucking go.
Let's go!
You're trying to persuade the captain. I said
Yeah.
it was a DC 15 last time. Go for it.
Yeah. All right. Come on. Roll high. Come on. Oh god, dropped it. Oh god. Come on. Okay, a 14 plus 5.
You can see that the caravan continues on as Kenneth looks around trying to grab his bearings as the caravan, I guess, goes on into the forest.
Yes.
One
Great
down.
success. One down. Everyone else to go.
I'm not stuck in the caravan with you. You're stuck on the caravan with me. Not for long.
Okay.
But yes. That's how I'm just all like,
So Dean's gonna
what the fuck, you guys?
dude, that shit was crazy.
I think he'd just catch up by running eventually.
I don't know if he's faster than the cart or what.
Dude, that shit was crazy. You weren't lying
yeah.
about the executioner. He's really out there. He killed Kenneth.
I told you the ghost was real.
He killed him
You didn't want to believe me.
with one swipe.
One swipe, dead in a motherfucker. Not really, but...
Dean posts his face against the little window again. He goes, "Look, right there! Right there! I see one!" As he points out.
Points at what?
It's one of the cat dog! Cat dog!
On reflection.
Oh, Fox.
Cat dog!
I take a peek out the window.
Give me a perception check.
Oh god, come on. Give me something good. Come on. God damn it! 4.
You can see as a long, bushy tail goes behind a very thin tree, and it dissolves, it goes past the tree, and on the other side comes out nothing.
I didn't see anything.
I told you missed it.
I saw nothing.
No, I win the bet. I seen it.
No, you didn't see shit.
They're real. I seen. What do you mean?
Not if I don't see it. You saw a ghost. I won the bet.
There was no bet on a ghost.
I told you you'd have a higher chance of seeing a ghost than a fox on 2 legs. And I am currently correct.
Oh, I guess you're right. But I saw it. You just don't believe me, Todd. Todd, you never believe it in me.
I could be so weird right now.
Fucking worse.
Oh, no crying. The executioner will come back. No crying.
Okay, so as the wagon moves on, minus Kenneth,
Yeah, I guess I have to scratch that out, don't
Wait a second. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Half work. Get up. Yep.
I? Yep. As the caravan continues on, it begins to leave the forest area, as I did enough encounters and perception checks to go through the forest here, that it leads out into like a large landscape on the other side of the forest here, and it leads to this giant flat land where you can see off to the west there's like a rolling water through like a big stream with a bridge over top of it out to the west, and you can see that there's towers to a town, but you guys are like heading more like north with the passage that leads there with the stones, and you can see that you're going to a small farm town village, or it seems like it's a small farm town village with a lot of like farmlands outside of the area, outside of the town. Still like they have crops and stuff like that, but the caravan starts coming up towards the town of Munderick. As you can hear from Chili out from the outside of the caravan. We're gonna be there shortly. Everyone get ready. Get your shit. As the caravan continues, Dean looks at you. He goes, "Look, we made it. The executioner didn't get us all."
No, I guess he didn't.
All of us.
You know, he couldn't pull you and me away if he tried.
You keep thinking that, buddy. You keep thinking that.
I do think that. I know that, Todd. I know we're meant to be together as friends forever.
Just as friends?
Just shaking my head. Just shaking my head, no. Just no. No.
You're so funny, Todd. We're gonna be good friends. We're gonna go back to Boneport, and we're gonna catch so many fish for the rest of our lives. And we're never gonna leave.
Hey, could you, do the thing again?
No, this is a little too funny.
No, you son of a bitch, you motherfucker. One thing I ask of you.
And that thing is not even to behave.
Oh yeah, no, he just does his own thing. It's like playing two characters at once. Great.
One of them can't die.
Permanently, anyway.
So as there's no southern entrance to the town here, you can see that it has like these thin wooden walls that go moderately high, and you can see that there's these little spews where there's little flags that are pointed out in these little triangle shapes, and you can see that they're all these different colors that are waving in the waving across in the air. And you guys travel to the east of town, no, to the west of town, and come up to like a guard's set and a gate, but nobody seems to be there. As Chili stops the caravan and says, "We're here. We'll bring the shipment in when we talk to Casey." As he kind of knocks on the back there to indicate that everyone can get out.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna beeline it to the nearest guard.
You go to the gate right off the hop, and there's no gate. No, there's no guardsmen at the gates at the west side here. It's just these open doors. These large, like, wooden open doors leading straight into town.
They just let anybody in, huh? I mean, well, if Boneport's doing business here, then yeah, obviously they'll just let anybody in. I'm so mean and I love it.
Just as you say that, Dean comes up behind you and is just like, "Not anybody. Just good friends."
Look, you keep saying that.
Uh-huh. Because it's true.
I just walk away.
As you go to walk through town here, you're coming from the west side, and you go through a little bit of this cobblestoned area, and you can see that the town is fairly busy. You come by this small inn with a little waving sign out the outside that says the Cat's Nap. Before hitting the town, you can see that there's the town square from the middle of town. As you can see that there's a man with the cowboy hat and the long mustache, like keeping himself posted up onto the statue that has a little water fountain to it. And you can see that there's all types of folk walking around, but at this moment you can see that there is a grung and a terrible in shape elderly woman working together.
Fucking rude.
They are.
Looks like she needs help.
They look like they're headed towards town square, and you're probably about 60 feet behind them.
I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna say, "Ma'am, are you all right?"
I'm doing just fine. I'm just giving him the tour of the town. I'm from here. My grandson lives here, you know.
You just have to show me where the hospital is.
So like, I'm just gonna stay about like, you know, a good solid like 6 feet away from Gertie. A nice safe social distance.
Okay.
These hitting a little too close to home there?
Only a little bit. You shut up. It's not my fault.
It does seem like
I work around a whole bunch of people really close to me.
There's no reason it'd be your fault. It's not like you could take, like, you know, some sort of vaccine to help prevent that. Not at all.
No, not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Never heard of one. Anyway. You sure you don't need a hospital, man?
You know, we came out of the DMZ of that cave, you know. I'm just a little weathered is all.
Todd, you want to roll me a medicine check?
Okay, medicine check. That's something I'm sort of kind of alright.
Is she a long-time tobacco smoker, or?
13.
She's sick.
What does a 13 get?
She's sick.
Oh yeah, no, she's absolutely.
You don't know she's infected. She's definitely sick.
Okay, man. Let's try to find you a hospital. This is my first day out here. I've never been here. Hey, Dave.
Old ladies.
Right.
Yeah.
The true good nature finally comes out for once. Instead of just being a snide dick all the time, I can finally be a good guy.
In all fairness, this old lady also hasn't tried to beat you up.
Yes,
Yeah.
she hasn't tried to beat me. She hasn't been complacent in my life just being ass, and she hasn't paired me up with Dean. So like,
What a bar.
so far so good.
Wait till she meets Dean. She's gonna think he's a gem, I'm sure.
Are you sure she's not sick from hanging around a poisoned frog?
No.
I look at the grog and I'm like, I've never seen one of you before. You're interesting.
Okay. And she's got about, I don't know, 5 hours? So we should find the hospital within 5 hours.
5 hours? Five? Until
5.
5?
He's just saying that because I'm old.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm just gonna like hike my nose or my shirt up over my nose. I'm just gonna like, okay, man, let's let's find you some form of doctor, like right now.
You know, I haven't been home in a
God.
long time, but you know, last time I was here, we didn't have a hospital.
Yeah, Gertrude, the closest thing to a Gertrude, the closest thing that you remember to a hospital being in town is a temple.
There's the temple.
Okay. Let's head there.
Yep. The temple.
Need that spiritual healer.
Maybe they'll help. Question mark.
Hopefully.
As you go through town square, Casey gets to the attention of you guys. He's just like, "Hey, I think I remember that face. Gertie! Been a long time."
Casey?
Yeah.
You know each other great.
AC. Why do I have this written down?
Because that's the mayor's name.
Oh.
Okay, that's why.
That's the guy that I described before. He's like the middle-aged human with the thick curly hair and the cowboy hat and like a mustache.
I have Casey and then I have Jen.
Yeah, because he's also got a flask and he was like holding himself up on a statue here.
Right.
Yeah, he's still with the statue, and you can see like there's a bit of waterfall here, and he's just like, "I don't know how long it's been you've been back, but what brings you back? You said you were gonna go, you know, dilly-dally and just get away from farm life."
Oh, I've done enough dillying to last me apparently for the next 5 hours.
My God. I didn't think living this life outside of here was taking up smoking. Jesus Christ, Gertie.
I reach out for his flask.
Oh God. You might need it, honestly. And he hands it to you.
Oh, she's not doing so well.
What do you mean? This stuff is like you could light this stuff on fire. Go for it. You'll be fine. This will clear you right through.
Yeah. Gertie will take a drink of it.
Definitely give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. You are like you're not feel not.
Super well.
It's a -1, I think.
Give me a DC 13 or puke.
Okay, hold on. And Constitution. That's an 8. -1, that's a 7.
Go on, Gertie.
She'll chug some of it back, and like it's no further than the back of her throat before it's back out again.
My God, all over my favorite flask.
Oh.
What doesn't normally happen?
Yeah, let's...
Listen,
Maybe...
you keep that. Oh, these days are just getting harder. I swear to God. Seeing you like this and the town being so busy, we don't even have enough guardsmen to guard all the gates. Ugh, just.
Speaking of guardsmen, and I look around to see if Dean is around.
You see that he's back at the Cat's Nap Inn, and you can see like he's playing with a cat in a garden.
Perfect. All right. So you see that guy over there?
You see like Casey puts his hand like above, like underneath the hat, but like above his brows. And you see him squint, but he's like swerving a little bit. I'm gonna make him do a perception roll with disadvantage at being hammered.
Oh no.
Whatever you're looking at, he's just like, yeah, man, like I totally see that.
Look. You gotta listen to me, okay?
There's.
Let me double check my number here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people out there. They just rolled into town.
Yeah.
They're looking for a kid to beat his ass. The little actor kid.
Why?
They're gonna kill his ass.
Why would I? You're crazy. You're just talking crazy.
Sir, Mr. Mayor, sir.
Somebody like that.
They dragged me out here. I'm under duress. They're gonna beat up a kid and probably kill him. They got pipes, they got shovels, they're gonna bury his ass.
Oh my god, more hooligans from Vox Hollow. He throws his hands up in the air and walks away.
No, bone port, sir, bone port.
No, Vox Hollow's just been giving me shit all over again. You kids can figure it out.
That's a constitutional violation of my rights. Anyway.
You just trampled right over him.
Yep. Let's get you to that temple, man. Let's just try and get you to that temple and not evacuating yourself ever.
But sure, let's go.
So you guys go up to the northern east part of town. You guys leave the town square and see that the mayor's house would have been straight to the north, but to the northeast is a temple. A roughly built stone temple has a large archway to the front of the building, where some of its stones are missing in the ceiling, allow the day's light to allow a natural glow inside. A few statues have crumbled by age here, and have small bowls at the foot of each of them. As you walk in, you can see a silver-haired elf, dressed in just enough clothes not to be indecent, with soft footsteps across the stone floor. She has a slim body and can be found wiping the dust off or fixing cobble off of broken statues.
Ma'am, hello, yes. I'm gonna ignore the indecency. Can you help us out here? This little old lady over here, she's very much not doing too well.
As you see the elf with the silvered hair turn, and she goes, "Welcome to the temple.
Thanks for having us. Can you help?
Help with if you
With
believe things to be fine, then they will be fine.
They aren't.
Please."
Clearly they're not.
The temple here is to help those who are out adventuring to pray if they need to for guidance.
So no actual healing.
Healing is all from within. You can grow and heal and become anew by
medicine,
being a more
medicine,
decent person.
Do you speak medicine?
Be a more decent person.
Medicine.
You could grow from the inside.
Medicine.
She looks at you and shakes a basket at you.
What? Is that medicine?
No. It's like a coin basket.
Okay.
Collection basket, man. You gotta pay for the services ahead of time.
Bribery is illegal, ma'am.
That's why it is an offering and we don't get taxed for it.
You sly dog.
You see that she's like,
silver.
she is also barely wearing anything.
It's public indecency.
Remember when I was her age and I could get away with doing that?
Please, man, don't put any images in my head.
This cob's getting a lot worse. I think it's dusty in here.
I have been cleaning for the past hour. She shakes the basket at you, Todd.
Mm-hmm. 2 silver. I just put in 2 silver. Medicine now, please, yes.
She goes and drops the basket by one of the statues and says, "You can find some medicine in town."
Where?
Could I have some directions, please?
No, there's lots of people in town. They could be anywhere.
That does
I'm
not
sure
answer.
you will find your answer within.
I hold up 2 more silver pieces and I say,
She holds a bowl out.
"Whomst." Answer first. Silver after.
She shakes the bowl at you.
I keep holding on to the 2 silver. Answer first.
That's ticking this entire time.
Yeah, Gromit.
Get rid of money!
I put the 2 silver.
Gromit, give me a perception check about what's going on here.
Perception.
You're just the one that's kind of like on the outside checking out what's going on.
Oh, that's good. 22.
You can tell she knows nothing. She literally knows nothing.
Actually, don't give her the spirit.
Like she knows
Can't
like
even trust
somebody
herself.
like somebody might be able to help, but like
It's definitely not her.
she
Okay, back in the town to go.
Okay.
We're getting nothing.
I'm glad I could have helped. I hope you find all of your healing on the inside.
Man, put on a shirt.
Now,
Buy some shoes or something.
Hippie, get a job.
you guys leave the temple, and I'm gonna write down that it's been another hour.
God. We're doing so poorly.
We can do this. You still have 4 hours left.
That's not a lot of hours.
A lot of time.
We need to find a cleric at this point with lesser restoration.
Wait,
somewhere.
you grew up here. Where did you buy medicine?
There was usually just neighbors. You just go to neighbors around. You just ask around and it would help you. Do I remember any specific neighbors who would have like...
You have literally never experienced anything like this in your life.
No, but like just general medicine though. Like, who would we go to in town if somebody got sick? Even if one of the animals got sick or something.
There's like a work supply and housing area where you'd think like there could be some people that would probably have like bandages and stuff for like general care.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell you're definitely like infected and sick. It's not even like it's onset so quickly as well that it's just like you probably need a bit more like outsourced help.
Is this the kind of temple where like what is the god of this temple?
No, it had a couple of statues. It's for like people to come to pray to different gods just like on their journey around.
Okay. Not like a blessed.
I call it the general temple.
Love that.
Which means they don't have any clerics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ron's like killing himself here. He's just
Great. I'm just going just person to person. Hey, do you know where I can get some medicine?
you start going from person to person. It's just like, yeah, man, you looking for some like self-care.
We're not looking for drugs. God damn it.
Oh, well, fuck, shit.
But like over.
Why you gotta say it like that? And he just like walks away.
Yeah.
Where's the mayor? Surely the mayor would be able to help us.
The mayor's probably
Go back.
We
there is
just
the
talked to him, and boy howdy, that was not helpful.
Yeah, he just bitched the whole time, but maybe he has like something.
you can see
Anything, yeah.
you can see he's sitting at the doorstep of his own house.
Did you get kicked out again?
No, with a new flask.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Where did you buy medicine here?
Oh, medicine. Yeah, that guy. The guy who's walking away from you.
No, not him. That's not what I mean.
Oh, God. There's so many questions. With
Like
with us having no guards, coming in from Ripvale anymore, and then all this crazy business, and now you telling me that our main actor kid is gonna die tonight. Just, you know what? I give up. You know what? I give up.
You know what?
I can't do it anymore.
You don't tell us where to get
Casey doesn't want to do it. You said she's gonna die too? Well then fuck it. We're all gonna die. All right. You can see that he just like he just quickly unwinds the cork. It's just like and he just lets it fall off the end and takes another swig of his drink.
I want to pick Casey up by his collar.
Yes, Gertie.
Pick him up by his collar in a very rough way and get all up in his business. Like,
Oh, it's
did it, Casey? I didn't risk life and limb to come all the way over here to see my grandson just to die before I got to see his play. Now you're gonna help me get there. I swear I'm taking you with me.
Gears are turning in Todd's head like, grandson, actor, play, oh no.
all right. Let's back up. How did you even get this way? I don't even know.
Mushrooms.
I don't need questions from you right now, Casey. I need answers.
Did you buy bad mushrooms from the guy in town?
No, they're cave
That's a
mushrooms.
question, not an answer.
They explode.
slapped him in the face.
Exploding mushroom. Oh my. Where have you guys been?
I slapped him in
Hey,
the face.
Adventuring?
wait, I think I got it.
Okay.
Hey, Mayor Casey, you know, I think you and I can come to a little bit of a business deal. You tell us where we can find some medicine, and I'll tell you exactly where to find sick exploding mushrooms, bro. I got you. I know what you want.
He looks
I
at,
can take you to
he looks at you. He's just like, I'm gonna end up like Gertrude here if I go get them. Like, what do I look like?
Bro.
An idiot? Do I look like an
Bro.
idiot?
Bro, these mushrooms will fuck you up. Get you that good.
He just looks at you guys and he's just like, I don't know. There's a lot of vendors that are in the shopping district, and he just kind of like, his hand like waves vaguely in a direction, like into town.
Are you getting the hint, hint, wink, wink yet?
Going to town?
Go to town.
Let's leave the trunk. Let's go to town.
Thanks for coming, guys. Don't forget to stop at the play tonight. It's gonna be a smash, apparently. God.
Smash you.
I fucking hate this place. He
I
takes
fucking hate you.
fucking hate you too, Gertie.
Where's my left? You motherfucker. I get better. I swear to God, I'm coming back for you.
Todd, give me another perception check.
Why me?
Because you know these people.
You're bad at it.
Because you know these people, that's why.
Okay, a 15. There we go.
You can see the all of the fishermen going towards a inn at the southern east area of town.
Uh-oh.
But you guys are headed towards the shopping district. And that is where we're going to cut that part for now. And then we're going to go back to Evan and Mixo. But, what you guys think? We're getting the gang together.
The band together.
Fucking time.
Slowly dragging it together.
By the time we get the gang together, I will not be there.
Look, we showed up like well before you guys did.
Mm-hmm.
You had a
Good for you.
phone.
Todd is way more of a dick than I was going to expect.
A lot more than I was
Come on.
expecting. To be fair, I was gonna have him being more of a like constant fake happy like American Psycho type, but like I'm enjoying this.
So much worse.
Just Patrick faking it out. Have him stress out over like stupid trivial shit and then not care with actual big shit. But yes, go on.
Then I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, but I'm glad it's going good. I already had like the whole town pre-written and everything, so like when you got sick, I was just like, well, Temple's not gonna help. Like,
I was hoping there would be like a local apothecary or something.
I would too, but I didn't put it in there.
God damn it!
That is garbage.
Fucking sucks.
It sucks.
This place is only marginally better than Bone Pork.
It's all bad. It's all bad. I can't get away from it. Todd leaves town and there's like subspecies creatures, sick people, drunk people.
Just grass is always greener syndrome. Just keep going.
Yeah,
Just keep going.
just keep running from reality.
He's Mixo.
Oh boy.
Wait till he gets trapped. Wait till he gets trapped in Vox Hollow.
So Mixo looks like a mummy right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay, I'll be right back. And you guys are in the shopping district.
So I'm thinking we try and grab. Like, we arrived in town way earlier than they did. We just try to grab some shit for Find Familiar and then, like, find a bed.
Yeah. Duct tape has been on several wounds. Evan, in the span of 24 hours, has been electrocuted, mauled by a wolf, and stabbed by a goblin.
Love that.
Nice.
He hasn't had that much excitement in one day.
It's a lot of excitement to have.
But you got a tasty bread and omelet, so you got that going for him.
Go.
Look, small victories, okay? Small victories.
Yep.
Take where you can.
And then again, I also got a chip of corium.
I've only got like 5 hours left to live.
4 hours.
4 hours.
A
Clock's
long
ticking.
rest takes 8 hours. So would you be able to get any sort of healing bullshit back in 4 hours, even if we do manage to meet up with you in time?
Like,
So
I could
cure wounds. Yeah, exactly. But that's for hit points.
Ah, excellent.
What you would need is a level 3 cleric or a level 3 subclass and something. Like,
Yeah,
I could do it at
I
level
can-
5, but you need lesser restoration. And that cures all diseases. Or you need, like, some type of item within the game that has an equivalent effect.
Fuck.
Yeah. And whether that exists or not, it's kind of rough.
Would a healing potion work?
No.
No.
No, it would not.
We need
I
that.
gave a healing potion, remember? And it didn't work. Oh, well, I don't think you're poisoned yet.
So the guy who's tripping balls, who sells the illegal mushrooms, would he perhaps have like contingency medicines for when people trip too hard?
No, obviously
A
not.
bad mushroom?
He's just a dealer.
Yeah.
He's not a pharmacist.
No.
At this point, I believe Alex put something in the game before he realized the consequences. Or something, maybe, because or he's got something lined up. Hopefully, there is at least one item within this town. Otherwise, your character's just dead, and that's rough.
Dead before anything gets good. That fucking sucks.
Hey, shit happens.
I mean, that's D&D sometimes.
Hey, think of it this way. Think of it this way. If Gertie doesn't do a die, then you get access to a bard again.
I wanted to punch things.
I mean, until you get to later levels, I relate all characters as expendable because they have so few hit points. Like, they could literally fall 50 feet and die.
Just push them off the building, that'll do the trick.
Unless they have resistance to all non-magical damage.
Like some people, cough, cough, spectre, cough, cough. Like,
that was funny.
You guys don't know just how resistant to basically everything he is. It's like, oh hey, 22 HP. It may not be a lot, but it's effectively 44. Like here, let me bring up my... Oh no, what happened? Did I accidentally close it?
So we're coming back to the shopping district here, where we found Mixo and Evan going around shopping for individual like items to purchase for spellcrafting material. Between the two of them, they were very interested in each other's crafts, where one specifies in magic and the other one with tinkering. You guys just recently got bumped into by two vermin that were shrouded in cloaks. As they bump into either side of you, Mixo, one of them like dangled a dagger and told you like watch where you're going. As these two of them are on either side of you.
Man, one shouldn't really brandish a blade so early in the morning. Please, it's.
I mean, really, it's not even sunrise yet. Can we just not? I'm really tired from having to kill 3 goblins, and, you know, I really don't want to have to do
yeah,
that
tell me
today.
how you killed them. Did you slit their throat? And, you know, I want to know.
I'm gonna lift up the bandages and reveal my face and just lean in really close and be like, no, I drowned them in me.
You a sus. You sus.
You sus.
You fucking weird sus. I don't know. Maybe you be punk now, but nah. Later, we find you. Yeah, we'll find you later. Stupid ooze. Stupid ooze.
Alright then, see you later.
Am I missing something here? Are they trying to wait, is that a threat?
The two of them like shroud their little nose and their mouth back into the cloaks there and continue to walk more north.
Oh. I guess it wasn't very important. Okay. Well, this spread's actually pretty good. It doesn't have that, like, grease. Yeah, it doesn't have that grease flavor. That's what I'm used to from home. So, you said you needed components for what now?
Oh yes, I think I've finally figured out how to reconjure my old friend Scribbles. But I need a brass urn and some herbs to entice his spirit from the great beyond.
I have my theories, and now I'm pretty spot on. You're one of those book-reading, spell-casting wizard types, aren't you?
That I am. I was once much more powerful than I am now, but it seems, well, my reincarnation has made me much weaker than I used to be.
Well, I'm sure we can find that somewhere. Yeah, somewhere around here. This looks like they're setting up a bit of a bazaar for the festival, maybe, like a market, maybe? Yeah. They should have something that's equivalent.
Definitely
Let's
like
do
that.
some
It's a
looking
whole
around.
street with vendors, yeah.
And then we just do some browsing through some window shopping through the market.
Evan,
Targeted window shopping.
Evan, you can even see one recognizable fellow starting to set up his shop. It's the guy back from your hometown setting up cheap jewelry with the fake crystal roses.
Oh. Clearly he's doing better off if he went forwarded a ticket or something to get here. How the hell did he do that? And I just talked to the ooze. That guy over there, he's a scumbag. To be quite honest, I almost robbed him. All points open. But don't tell him that.
Well, you know what they say, stealing from a thief is a good deed in its own right.
We're on the same page. I like that. I figured we'd get along. Please don't rob me.
Oh, no, I won't. I won't. Not unless you try to kill me first. So, don't do that.
I have no reason to so far. I feel this little camaraderie growing after those goblins. Anyways,
So, I'm taking it you want to, rip off the stall, then?
actually, I am treading new ground. I have actually no directive other than to get into the caravan, essentially, and here we are. And you're looking for components, and that's the best thing to do at the moment until something else. I guess I'm following fate. And, well, actually, to be quite honest, it's fun. So why not? Right.
Very well. So this guy's got some crystal roses and stuff like that.
Yes, there is one guy who has crystal roses and stuff like that. Yes. There is, like I did tell you before, that you went and talked to a guy named Biscuit, and he sent you out to a person named... Did I say it's Valine or Steeple?
I didn't write either.
Grab my notes.
That's okay. You do know
Grab
that
my
there...
notes.
You do know that there's people out there to help you get those components.
Perfect. Well, the tip helped out, apparently. How much did you need? Is it expensive? I actually know absolutely nothing other than the fact that it can happen. I had theories, but like I said, I tried to summon an owl, and instead I got a cat with wings, which doesn't make sense. But maybe next time I might be an owl, or I might keep a cat. I know it works that way now. We'll play it by ear. That's how I generally do. What is Scribbles?
So, Scribbles was my pet owl, actually. My arcane familiar.
Makes sense. Well, is the components expensive? I have a few
They're on the
plans.
more expensive side, but I think I can afford 2, maybe 3 uses on my own.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we can find it around here. That person, sure, it can't be too hard to find. And then we spend a better part looking for our lead.
Yep. I'm gonna look for my my wizard weed cellar.
Yeah.
Yep.
It wouldn't be too hard to
Maybe that
find.
bush to burn.
You definitely find somebody who has more of like incense burning outside of their tent, and you can kind of tell that this would be the little vendor who sells stuff like that. It doesn't get very much attraction by much of the crowd, as a lot of the people are here for food, or a lot of people are here for like the commodity of like a good night, where it's just like they're buying things to like remember the night by, and somebody like this is just kind of like a little bit out of the blue. But they're still trying, so.
Attempts are
So what's
being
this?
made.
What's this vendor look like?
So I have
Male, female, dwarf.
Valine, which would be a woman. So we can say that it's a half-elf woman. And she's got like a little bandana on that ties her hair back that's just like knotted at the back here. And you can see that she has not like robes, but you can see that she's got like nicely plated shirt and just like a nice set of like trouser pants and just these like anklet shoes that go with it. It's nothing super spectacular. But she has like a lot of displays, but you can definitely tell it's more like supposed to be mystical because the incense are burning.
That definitely doesn't smell like anything I'm used to. Is this the right place?
I believe so. Yes, sage, rosemary, cannabis. Yep, right place.
Okay.
Yeah, and this tent here has like a little cloth at the front of it, so you guys like enter into it, and you can see that there's a couple of rows on either side of you with like wooden shelves with much of the components are just like laid out here. And as you guys get inside, Evan, you recognize something very particular in here, as a lot of the material components have these small chips of like a cracker that hang on each of them.
What is that? So I obviously catches my eye and inspect it. So it's like a little chip of something.
Almost like the edge of a cracker.
So tiny.
Fairly tiny.
On each component, like is it like a?
Yeah, like and each individual component has this little cracker tidbit put on them.
That's different for each one, or the same uniform?
All the same type of cracker. And there is a woman there, the one that I described, on the inside of here.
Well, I believe she's who you need to talk to. I am curious about what this is.
Well, first things first. I'm going to approach the half-elf woman, and if there's any kind of bell or chime to ring that to get her attention. Say, hello. Well, I guess.
Yeah, it's not a super big tent. It's more like a vendor's tent.
And I'm gonna try and get her attention and say, yes, hello. I'm looking for a few herbs for a very simple spell, actually. But a simple spell that I need to cast to reconjure a friend of mine.
She turns to you as she puts down whatever she was fiddling with, and she's like, why, of course. And as she turns her head and like leans back up, you notice that there is something in the corner of this unit that is a black circle with a giant eyeball perched with two little feet onto like a swing that's attached to the top with large bat wings. And she goes, yeah, of course. I can help you find... What spell are you looking to finish?
Well, I need things to finish a spell called Find Familiar. Fairly basic magic, actually. And then if you'd had the components for chromatic orb, quite a bit rarer, actually. I'd also like to trade for those. I doubt you'd actually have that, though.
And what's needed for chromatic orb?
50 GP diamond.
It does.
So
I
I'm
do.
gonna doubt she's got one of those.
It says she has jewelry and trinkets. Doesn't say that she has gems.
Yeah.
Gems, you would imagine, would be back in where Evan comes from, like the actual like refinery.
Yeah, no, like I said, I don't suspect she has them.
Yeah,
But I need to ask to make sure.
She would have the first one for sure, and maybe not the gem. She has like jewelry that would eventually add up to that amount, but it's not in like a single lot.
Yeah.
So she obliges and shows you to the components that you're looking for. And do you actually have enough for them?
Oh yeah. I have 23 gold pieces. And this is just from the starting allotment of gear.
Yep.
23 gold pieces, 10 silver, and 100 copper.
Okay.
Which is 25 gold pieces, what I would start with.
And do you know?
I'm going to purchase 2 uses or 20 gold pieces worth.
Okay. Then she would take your 20 gold pieces. But just before she even reaches for the money, you can see that she takes off these little cracker bits one at a time and throws it towards the creature that hangs on the little swing there. And just underneath where the giant eyeball is a little mouth that snatches the cracker each time as she pulls the item off.
What is that? What is that brilliant creature? Is he your seeing
That's a
eye?
security system if I've ever seen it.
That is the magic of an eye bite.
Wait, eye bite? I've never heard of that. What is an eye bite?
You have heard of an eye bite. Sometimes they're used in the town that you come from. They're just more or less very rare to find. It's when people have something that's worth a damn for sale, they usually buy one of these, and they are not cheap.
I'm just been mesmerized by the fact that they have it. It's like, this is a pretty pricey shop, actually. That explains the crackers. I don't think I've ever seen one in use like this before.
Actually, its general instructions always come like this. So the eye bite can see all invisibility, and it's more of like a security system where if somebody takes an item or shifts the cracker, the creature goes off. And then I would know if something's being shifty.
Very good. That's a good way to keep your stock in check.
It sure is. It stops you from being stolen from.
Well, I mean, all this stuff's a bunch of hoobah to me, but this guy seems to think a little bit something else of it.
Well, it is a little bit of a refined taste, but I'm not going to get much customers here, but it's better than dealing with some of the people on the road.
I've only heard stories from other towns I come from. Well, no, that's actually not very important. But
where do you come from?
Well, to be quite honest, I don't even know if it's still there, but Brigsenberg is my hometown.
What do you mean not there?
As I was leaving last night, there was a bit of a rather large explosion that might have taken out a district or two.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a long night. Actually, I haven't slept since then. It's all kind of coming and going in realization of the moment.
Sorry about that. I had to go to the bathroom very quickly.
Yep,
But,
they're just talking
sure,
about so like
whenever-
the eye bite is like a security system that helps monitor items with the cracker. It can see invisibility, it has true sight, and it goes off if its owner doesn't move a cracker.
Gotcha.
Pretty interesting security system.
Interesting's a word.
But
So,
I got what you want here.
are you gonna head back to your hometown if it's you aren't sure that it's been leveled?
That's a funny story. I'm sorting that part out, actually. This is the first time I've ever left.
Oh. And
I might be overextending my information here, so you don't need to know my life's business.
no, it's fine. And you sir? Are you just here for
I'm
the play?
looking for some information on a rather old event, and I'm not entirely sure what happened there.
Sure.
But if you're knowledgeable in cases of the extreme age, I heard of an event called, I believe, the Expedition, where the Royal Knight and Her Eminence had gone off on some sort of mission, and I'm looking into it, but there's just scarce any information I can find.
The expedition. I know nothing of. I know nothing of that. Are you sure you have the wording right?
Well,
And
I've
and
heard
and
it referred
royal
to as the
royal
Expedition, but it might have been the last expedition of the Royal Guard.
Hmm. Funny. No, I'm not sure of such a thing. Long stories sometimes get told out at the bar, but it's. I wouldn't know anything of such a thing. Never heard of it.
Well, that's no surprise at all.
Are we done here? I'm
I think
actually,
we're done here.
Sorry
all this
that I couldn't
stuff's
be of
getting
more
a little
help.
overwhelming.
Yet you're able to purchase what you need, and you're able to head back out.
As we were leaving, I was like, how long have you been looking for this information on this expedition?
Well, I only woke up yesterday, so my entire life.
Fair. That's rare somebody can say that and mean that if you're not lying.
Well, I've not much use for lies at this point. Really, I just need to find more information about what happened.
Well, we got what hopefully you're looking for. You mentioned something about a rather large diamond. I mean, do you even have gold or something like that?
Well, I've got this, and I reach into my sleeve and like pull the drift globe through my body to my other hand and pull it out. And, like, I'm hoping at some point I can possibly trade this for anything I might need, but I didn't think she actually would have one. I just needed to make sure that she didn't.
Fair. That looks like a magical item of some sort.
Oh yes, it's what they refer to as a drift globe, and I like tap it and start making it change colors.
I knew it. It looked too fancy to just be something mundane. You know, I'm not really good at magic, but I am good at replicating physics and material potentially. Like I've been working on a couple different prototypes that, if given the chance, might aid us in some combat. But it's one of those things like, when do you get into a fight to actually give it a shot? Lately, I'm starting to believe that's quite common as soon as you leave town. As soon as you leave town, the world is out to kill you.
Well, generally, from my experiences in my previous life, anytime you leave somewhere that's heavily habited by humans, the wilds creep in. Nasty things go bump in the night.
I don't know about you, but I could really use a nap. We've had a rather long night.
That
a
we
rather
have.
comfy morning. My
And
belly's full.
My night previous to... I think I'm more or less one big belly.
I don't know if that'd be convenient, but not my
Bit of
problem.
both. It's like, most of my body is all composed of the same matter. It's just little bits floating around.
Well, my tape seems to adhere to you, so I can help you in a pinch. Hopefully.
I wish I had the healer's touch like you did. It's a bit of a strange method, but it appears to work.
Yeah. I don't know any other examples to compare it to. Anyway, there's an inn. I think we have enough funds. It's on me. I think I'll pay for a room if you spent all your funds on the incense. How long does it take to create one of those things?
Usually about an hour.
Makes sense. I just kind of set mine overnight, and when I wake up, it's ready.
Well, let's get some well-deserved R&R and see where the day takes us when we reawake.
You guys go northern out of the shopping district, more towards the town square here, where you can see that there is a statue with a small water fountain or like waterfall that kind of just like trickles outside of the circumference of the statue here, and you can see that there's like a stage also being built in the town square at this point, and you can see that chairs are starting to be set up with areas for like stage direction to be made, like a spot for people to change and a spot for somebody to point a light in the correct direction. As suddenly you get the keen sense and hearing that you hear somebody coughing quite aloud, as just as a rushing pass of people come by you, you can see that there's a grung, an older woman, and a also weathered looking young man.
You know, this place is odd, but that's really an odd bunch of people.
Yeah, they're like coming right by you guys, but like Gertrude is just like hacking one.
That's disgusting.
Well, are you quite alright?
No!
Well, no,
She very much.
Yeah, jeez.
You know, I thought I was in rough shape, but I'm feeling a lot better now, comparatively.
Do you have any medicine, please?
A true beggar.
Medicine is not my forte, neither.
No, I don't have any. Are you? You look in desperate need. How long have you been like this? You know, it's not my problem. They're setting up like a whole like kind of market bazaar. I'm sure that they might have brought in some stuff. Some of it looks kind of pricey.
I grab him by the collar and just like, like in a desperate way, and just kind of like my knees are sinking to the ground because of how fucking exhausted I am.
Okay. Look, we'll find you some medicine.
I'm gonna throw one of my arms around her shoulders and underneath one arm and kind of like lift her up.
Okay. So,
Alright, old bird. Let's go find you a doctor.
Mixo looks like bed rest can wait.
Looks like it's going to have to. I can't very well leave an old bird like this on the road to die. How can I?
I can't say that I'm following fate and then have this happen and just walk away. That's randomness for you. Yeah, let's go. Back to the bazaar.
Let's check with Valine first. Maybe she has some sort of herb that can help this lady, or at least some sort of knowledge on what's ailing her.
As there's also the grung and the human there.
Hi, yes, we're
Are
helping.
you lads with her?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, bloody hurry along then.
How long have you let her like be this disgustingly sick?
I just met her about an hour ago.
Oh. You hear that? What's your name? Actually, you know, my name's Evan, first and foremost.
So,
I guess I'm here to try and help you today.
Yeah.
This is Mixo.
Hello.
uh,
Hi.
hi. Think so? Yeah, we're definitely gonna.
We literally just left a shop with someone that might have some information regarding something like this. They have a lot of different herbs and potentially some medicine. He bought some expensive incense to summon a bird.
Okay, we only have 3.5 hours before she dies, so can we do this now?
Oh, good God!
Sorry,
And then,
what?
it goes from like casual, like let's do this to okay, power walking as fast as she's able to literally move.
Yep.
I'm literally just going to pick her up and carry her.
Okay.
Oh, bless her heart.
You guys begin carrying basically like a war wound victim back to
Yeah. Just
like
maximum efforting it.
Back into the shop. Hey, Valine? Pardon me, Valine?
you go back through the tarp here very quickly, and now there's a whole set of you. Oh yes, why? Oh my. Hi.
Know anything about this, mate?
You wouldn't happen to have any medicinal herbs that might be able to ale this?
That is a
kill this
woman.
man?
That's a woman. I know what a woman is.
Yes.
The disease that's ailing the woman. You know anything about this?
Did
mate?
you check if it's like if it's airborne or anything? You can't just bring it into my shop and just contaminate everything.
Clearly, we just did. So.
I'm standing out. I'd be standing outside the shop, like,
Oh, okay.
like pulling the curtain aside.
Okay.
Like,
Just her.
asking her to come out.
Okay.
Mushrooms.
Does
Hey,
any
hey,
mushroom?
not the fun kind.
Exploding mushrooms.
This is getting stranger the more she opens her mouth.
Exploding mushrooms. That's a new one.
And in a cave.
Yep.
Okay. And ever since you've not been feeling well?
I turn and show her my back.
Looks like she's going to die.
After about 2 hours so far, you can see that there's like the cut seam is there, but it doesn't seem like it's like the meat is there. It's like almost like a spore-like substance is almost growing out of the wound.
Going the Last of Us on this.
It's like a giant pus.
She's turning into a clicker.
I find new things out about myself every minute. I can't vomit.
When you look at Evan, I'm like,
She kind of like looks around. She's like, "Have you tried acid?"
actually,
Why
you know what?
on
I
earth would I?
literally just configured my gear to try and do something like that. If you want, I can give that a shot.
I
What?
What do we have to lose?
I couldn't help
Life,
it.
maybe.
A what?
Losing that anyway.
Okay, we're out of timeline. Can you do anything or not?
I don't know if I can help in that way. I think you need magical intervention.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's a good point.
Do you know anyone here who can do that?
I don't. I'm kind of a vendor, and I haven't really met too many other people yet. And I certainly haven't had many people come through my shop.
Okay.
Well, there was another one just like you, and she points to Gromit and goes, just peeked their head in real quick. It kind of set my eye bite off, and then they scampered on again. They looked interested in what was in here, but they looked in and kind of took off. They were accompanied with a bunny? A hare, even.
Okay.
That doesn't sound very useful to us.
They were wearing like tan jackets.
Okay.
That still doesn't sound useful to us.
I don't. It's just it. You guys were the only other people who've come into here.
All right. Thank you for what little assistance you can offer.
No, of course,
I'm gonna look around and see if I can't see anything that looks like, a healer's hut or something like that.
It doesn't seem like it's anything like that. It's very much for food, and there's people who are selling tool sets, there's people selling adventuring gear, there's people who are selling trinkets and small jewelry, and anything to do with cloth and things to dress up in, and cheap jewelry and fake roses and real roses and floral
No one's selling
arrangements.
magic items whatsoever.
Well,
Not quite like magical
guy
items
has
either.
something. I don't know.
Sorry, Gertie, you're gonna die. I mean, we are literally out of options.
There has to be somebody around here who deals with infections.
Well, no one's willing to give us the information to do so, apparently. They're all oblivious to the how people get healed in life.
Yeah, apparently at this festival, where a lot of people congregate, there's no form of medic or guards, so...
Doctors just don't exist out here.
I guess not. Well, maybe the adventuring guide might have, like, stuff for helping with diseases. I don't know.
Pretty sure that one's coming.
Is there anyone that you guys traveled with who knows anything about infections or has dealt with anything that has to do with infections? Surely you guys didn't all come here alone.
I traveled with like 7 peasants.
Fishermen.
Carriage. So, you mentioned something about someone that looks like you over there and a rabbit. What, is it one of your friends?
I don't know. A lot of us don't really get out of the sewers, so who knows?
Do people that get out of those sewers happen to be rather capable, I'd imagine, then, right?
Yeah, maybe a bit, yeah.
Well, since this town's rather barren of any medical personnel, hopefully these people can cast some spells. Because clearly Gertie needs some medical healing.
We're going to count it down another hour, so we're down to 3 hours.
Oh well. Sorry, Gertie.
What? Are there
Yeah.
It's not a
there
big
any,
town.
like, herbs around the town? Like, are any of you guys good enough at a medicine check to, like, look around for some sort of, like, vegetable or something that could
Look, at level
cure
5,
this?
I will solve this problem in 6 seconds.
Yeah, I got nothing for you there. I can kill you right good.
I can give you more
Well, I'm doing that
poison.
very well by myself. Thank you very much.
Maybe
I can give Gertie comfort that there is in fact an afterlife, and it's just as shitty as the regular life.
Look, is there a park?
All of you.
Is there like some kind of like park with a river or some kind of lake where we can just sit?
No, you're pretty far. You're pretty far away from the water. Like you'd have to go. You have to go west out of town to go back towards the sewer. You have to go west out of town back towards the sewer.
If the other drone is out here, maybe he has seen the mushrooms before and knows something about it. So maybe that's a really good bet at this point.
Okay, let's find a grung.
Let's find
Where do
the
we
girl
start?
then.
How long? Well, how long ago did she say she saw him? I'm gonna peek my head back in there because I want to know how long ago did you see this grow?
Oh, maybe half hour ago.
I'm
Just
going.
kind of.
And I'm gonna poke my head in and go, what direction, love?
Oh, he kind of just did exactly what your friend did. Just kind of poked in, looked around, poked at something, and then left.
Gotcha. So you have no idea what direction he left.
Well, he poked at a necklace
And
that
I'm
was a
just gonna
cross.
like turn to the crowd that's milling about and set down Gertie and go to pick up Gromit, and I'm like, little friend, I'm going to need to borrow you for a moment.
Okay.
And then just pick
Careful.
him up, and then shout to the people around me, anybody see another one of these? You know, other than the one I'm holding.
You attract a lot of attention to yourself. Roll me.
You're
What would be like
You
an
need
announcement?
poison, right?
A persuasion check to try to get attention of people.
Actually, no. I'm resistant to poisons, and I have advantage on any poison saves I would have to make.
Oh,
Okay.
blood transfusion.
But I'm also wearing clothes.
Okay, that's fine.
So roll me a persuasion to the people to not think you're nuts.
Persuasion. A persuasion. Something I am barely proficient in.
Good at it.
I'm,
Well, that's good.
I'm really good.
That's
at it.
good. That's actually really good. These slime dice are really paying off, man. A 16 plus 1 is 17.
Like, I'm not allowed to buy dice for like the whole group. It's not gonna be fair. It's not even gonna be fair. Like, if I bought a pair of dice for Will, like, let's just give it to Will.
Yeah.
You'll
Let's give me a pair of dice.
Turn the whole
I'm
game
tired
around.
of rolling below 10 constantly.
Look, I would give you the ducky dice, but I'm not catching COVID for you. Sorry, bro.
Look, all you have to do is just drive by my house and like huck it out the window. I'll get it.
And then he looks at them and they're all at the max number.
Yeah.
20, 12, 10, 8.
But yeah, I rolled 16 plus 1 is 17.
A lot of the people like look around and look at you real quick while like they just stop their shopping. Just like, wait, he was with the fox.
Yes, where?
Bunny?
And the bunny. And the Aarakocra. Yeah, they're all wearing their jackets in town. I think they went to the bar.
To the bar.
To the bar.
Oh, thank God, booze. Let's see if I can get drunk.
Oh, the bar.
The bar.
Right.
You have a problem with the bar, lad?
Oh, my kidnappers are in the bar.
You're
What?
kidnapped.
You were kidnapped?
I was kidnapped.
Alright.
They're in the bar.
That issue's gonna have to be put on hold. We have more pressing concerns. What
Yes.
with the poor old bird dying here?
I can't believe I really signed up for this. I mean, this is really off the wall.
I am honor bound to help those in less fortunate circumstances than my own. And I'm gonna be honest, even in my current condition, these poor fuckers are, well, yeah. To the bar then.
You guys
To the
head.
bar.
You guys,
We head double pace everywhere we go until this is potentially
Yeah.
solved or she dies.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
go
just
to the southern
Maximum speed.
to the southern east of town. Off the beaten path from the town square can be seen from a single-story long log building, built in rows of logs with a piping chimney and a lightly hinged swinging oak door. Has chimes of light chatter and laughter. Carved into the oak door in stained red lettering is the Sip and Tip.
Sip and tip. We're gonna go to the sip and tip.
Oh man, that fucking sucks. There used to be mugging jobs here.
Like coolers.
I know exactly the fucking joke you just.
Half of the fun of DMing is just having your players just make fun of all the garbage you throw at them.
So, the sip and tip. Is it on like a strip or is it on its own?
It's on its own, pretty much.
Like the bar out on in the woods or on the hill?
It's in the town.
In town.
Yes. So, like,
Okay.
In town on a hill.
when it comes to, like, the map of what town is, like, that is the Sip and Tip.
Okay.
That is, like, the strip that you guys have been in.
So it's really not that far of a trip.
No.
From the strip
Perfect.
to the sip tip.
From the
We're
strip to
gonna
the sip and tip.
we're gonna bolt over there, and I'm gonna place a hand on Todd's shoulder, just a big bandaged mitten, and
I'm gonna
look at him in the eye, and tell them if you don't want to enter and need to be elsewhere. I understand. But
And just as you
I
say
am
that,
duty bound to help you.
another hand goes on Todd's shoulder. Hey, buddy, I thought we were gonna finally have that drink.
Oh God, who
Who
are
are
you?
you?
It's
Who are
Todd.
you?
It's Dean.
Who are you?
I still say the same thing.
Dean's just like, you're so funny, Todd. Hey guys, you new friends? Look at you just making friends so quick.
She's dying. Can you help?
Wait, what?
Dying.
Some
The
magical
lady I'm
healing.
carrying.
Oh, she wants help dying? As he pulls out like
No.
a pipe.
Oh my God. Who the hell? Okay, I am done with this conversation. And the second he says something as stupid as that, and then I head to the end, to the sip and tip.
Yep, just walk right in.
Wait, no, Todd, you still owe me money. I saw one of those foxlings. Told you they
You didn't.
exist.
Stop lying.
They exist.
Or you didn't. No, they don't.
They fucking
I-
exist.
I'm gonna bring Gertie into the bar.
As
Perfect.
they go into the
We all go
bar,
in the bar.
I act like I'm hauling ass to the bar, and then slowly, my pace slows to a crawl until because I heard Fox lead, and I turn around like, holy shit! You said you saw a fox, Wayne.
I did. In the forest.
Which forest?
The forest that we came from. We come from Boneport.
So the forest between here and Boneport.
Yeah.
And how long ago was this?
Today.
Earlier this morning, he made a claim that he saw a fox. I didn't see a
I
fox.
did see a fox.
I'm pretty sure he's bullshitting you. He does that sometimes.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna hold my hand up and say, how many fingers am I holding up?
Look, Todd looks and he's just like,
Todd.
I mean,
Dean.
Dean looks at him and he's just like, 5.
Strong with something
Incorrect.
that count.
Okay. I'm going to internalize that information and shake furiously as we try and help Gertie out because life is pressing.
Yep.
As you guys open the Oh.
I turn to the person nearest to me and just be like, listen, I don't have a lot of time left. Try the acid. Cut it out. I don't care. Try something.
Okay,
No.
as we enter the sip and tip.
Look for.
You guys open the big oak door to the sip and tip here and just fling it open. And you can see that right in the center is like a big circular station where the bartenders are behind the round, like the table that goes right around the center there. And you can see that they're just like, they're serving drinks to people that are coming around here. You can see that there's a few set tables around the bar in the middle, and then on the outside perimeter of that you can see that there's like seating areas, and you can see that there's quite a few of these like outside fisherman folk looking people set around the entire bar, kind of like in their own like little groups, even groups of 2, groups of 3. You can see that there's a couple of tables with people in cloaks sitting there sipping drinks as well. You can see on top of that, there's another table seated with what seems to be a single bugbear and 2 goblins. And then there's another table there with a couple of humans with there's just like a couple of humans as well. And then you can see that there's a female bartender going around, like getting drinks and bringing it back to the centerpiece. And you can see in the far right corner that there is a table with just as described, a foxling, an aarakocra, a rabbit folk, and a grung with tanned jackets.
Okay, guys, so our only lead is over in the corner. Someone just stay at the door and make sure they don't leave until we get the information we need. Hopefully this works out. Wait, why am I giving orders?
I don't know. I'll go over and talk to the grung anyways.
Yep.
You guys,
Let's
are you guys like
Gertie and
dispersing?
myself a seat by the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna go along with Evan.
And
Yes.
Evan, you are doing what?
Evan Kelp.
I'll also approach the group.
Okay. So, Gromit, Evan, and Todd.
Todd.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can come up to the group here, and you can see that there's the 4 of them there, and they all have like these wooden mugs that seem about half full at this point, and they're all just kind of sipping their drinks, like enjoying what they have, and you can hear like the light conversation between them all as you guys approach, and one of them turns and looks at you, and it's an Aarakocra who's more like, let me get this completely correct before I say anything. But exactly what it looks like. You can see that this Aarakocra has like this like blue bit of a mohawk with like a yellow beak, and he's got like this red tinge around his eye. And you can see that he's got the like tan leather jacket on with some boots that go halfway up his legs there. It's just like, well, you guys got a staring problem?
It's like, hey, actually, question. You guys, actually, I give a quick look over. Do they look like they're wearing like scrubs or like what kind of like?
No, they all have like nice, like tanned jackets on.
Okay, that's what I was hoping for.
They all have the same jacket.
To be quite honest, we're in a bit of a desperate bind, and I haven't seen a group of adventurers such as yourself. Hopefully you're adventurers, don't be offended if you aren't. You might be able to help a good friend of ours. She seems to be, and I just point to Gertie, rather ill. I believe she's sick of some sort, and I don't know if any of you guys are magical spellcasters or whatnot that might be able to help.
Hey,
If so,
why are you bugging us so
tell-
much? Why don't you just back off, man?
Okay, fair. Okay, you guys don't care at all. I understand.
And
Look,
you can
Our
see the
friend really needs help. Hold on, our friend really needs help. Do you guys know healing magic at all?
and the grungs kind of like make contact. Oh, heyo.
You
The national greeting of the grungs.
Yeah.
You came to the surface.
Yeah. Were you running too?
No, I got really fed up with the life down there, and there was an opportunity to leave.
Yeah, I didn't have the same choice. Anyways, since you're out there doing that, God damn. Did you have any problems with exploding mushrooms?
No, the grungs seem to be very immune to the exploding mushrooms.
I know that. I noticed.
So then I didn't have a problem with it. Hi, my name's Slippy.
Nice to meet you.
That makes so much more sense now.
Alright, Gromit. So you have no idea how or what we could do about these mushrooms?
Well, no,
Okay.
what we've studied is that they grow and they explode if you come into a radius. The poison doesn't affect the grungs.
What happens if they affect the people you're with?
Oh,
Do
then
you just let them die?
no, we help them out, of course.
By doing what? We've been asking this entire time.
Oh, no, he asked if what would happen. Like, if we came in contact, we don't have a problem.
No, that's fair. I did ask that. Okay, but how do you help someone who isn't a grunt?
You see, he, like, takes his hands and they start, like, glowing orange and gold.
What's that?
Magic!
Hey, from across the border, I know magic being cast.
Yes, you definitely could. You could see that this is like a lesser restoration spell.
Here we go.
And
All
Can we
right.
borrow your
Come here.
hands then?
Come here.
Because we
I'm
got.
getting you over that. Come on.
Yeah, I'm like.
Are you
Fucking
willing
get heavier every time.
to
Are you
help a
really
local
trying to do
traveler?
this?
As
We're willing to tip your
You and your
whatever
disrespect.
We're
services you
willing to
need.
tip you or buy you more booze, anything.
as you can see that the blue aircocker like puts his hand in there into the table. He's just like, no, don't help them. You have no idea what kind of trouble they can cause.
Look, Falco, do it better.
It's a dying old lady.
Don't take
What's
my
wrong
lines.
with you?
Don't take my lines.
Like, as I get Gertie over here, I'm gonna look at the grung and be like, so you're a cleric, aren't you?
He kind of looks up and he goes, "Are you with him, Gromit, or it?"
Yeah,
Technically,
Yeah.
he's with her.
yeah, I'm
And,
with her, and she's the one who got hit with the explosion.
I'm with all of
So-
them.
And Todd's here too.
Oh, nice to meet you, Todd. I shake Todd's hand.
Shake the blue thing.
It's
No,
here.
I'm wrapped up in bandages
so-
like
yeah, okay,
like
yeah.
a mummy.
It's
I'm
here
assuming I
that
noticed no
Todd, you can see a lot of like your group faction is like looking over at you with this new group of people, like interacting with more people.
I just put them out of mind. They are not my problem at the moment. I need to get Gertie fixed.
So, Slippy, could
Somebody's
you
fucking priorities are in line.
help a grung out and
Yep.
make sure that the stupid gold one doesn't?
By the way, also here at the table, you can see that there's a rabbit folk who seems a little bit pudgier, but he's also a little bit taller than a regular rabbit folk. He also has the same tan jacket. You can also see that there is a foxling here who looks pretty down on himself, but he's like a smooth, like it's not poofy fur. He's got smooth fur, and it's more of like a silver and brown peppering. And he also has a brown leather jacket, or like a tanned jacket.
I'm definitely more focused on the fox person than I am with the people from Bunport.
Okay.
Just like every once in a while, I kind of like look over at the fox guy, and I'm just all like, "Son of a bitch, they do exist."
And like you can see, he's just like staring down the barrel of his mug.
Well,
Don't jump.
I still am on the fence of whether or not my character, Evan, is just like practically thinking, okay, is this going to happen or not? Until it happens, he's like
Skippy,
super
are you gonna
stressed.
leave it grung
He's
hanging?
like
Can you
knife's
help me
edge.
out?
Like,
You can see you can see that the
I'm sweating
foxling
right now.
looks over and he goes, "Well, where's the wound? Show me the wound."
and
Yeah,
please,
okay.
actually,
You really don't want to see it. Like,
are you sure you want to see it? It's disgusting. It made me.
There's like the glowing gold
I'm
hands.
glad I'm not able to vomit after I've seen that. No offense.
show Slippy the wound.
We show Slippy the wound.
And the foxling goes, "I saw my life flash before my eyes."
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to exist.
I could almost careful it'll turn your hair white.
That must have been taking you a long time to see your life flash before your eyes.
And Slippy just takes his hands and goes, "Do something!" and holds it against the wound and casts Lesser Restoration.
And
Bingo.
like my character goes from like this tense emotional wreck to okay, there's now such thing in the world called time, and I can enjoy it.
I'm like looking at the wound as it's healing, and I'm looking at the grung and the wound and the grung, and I'm
And
like,
it's just looking at you.
fucking know it.
We need a con save from Gertie.
Oh no.
What do you need a con save? I'm getting lesser restoration.
I don't know. Grog contact.
to get just actual poisoned. No, I think it's more like a magical barrier to the hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like this unintentional, like I'm not choosing to poison you kind of idea.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for the call.
Oh, okay. That'd be pretty sick though. Just be like, yeah, you're healed, but make the save.
But also,
Dick
Got
move.
a 12 saving roll.
going up for
2
the
d4s.
I'm sorry, man. That was my last spell slot.
I cast Cure Wounds, and you're now poisoned.
Whenever he's done, I'm gonna fish around in my robes and pull up a signet ring from my inventory, and the rest of my money.
Money.
And you can see Slippy goes,
Okay.
"Hey,
Yeah.
what's the big idea?"
Here. I mean, I don't barely know this woman, but you saved her life. And I just offer 10 gold pieces as a tip. Like, my God, thank you.
And then Falco puts his hand into the table again, and he's like, "Is that the best you can do?"
Yes?
How is it that I only just now realized the fucking joke?
Because he just now called him Falco.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had
god
a
damn
feeling
it!
with Slippy.
God
I had
damn
a weird
it!
feeling with Slippy, but I didn't completely get it until
I
Falco.
said Falco, didn't I? Fuck.
God damn it. I was slow on the uptake for that one.
Really slow. I got it as soon as he said Lippy.
The fox, the rabbit,
Yeah.
the arc, yeah.
Anyway,
I
I'm gonna give him 3 gold pieces, 10 silver pieces, and 100 copper pieces.
I'm also reading off lines from the game.
I'm totally giving him 10 gold pieces.
As best as I can try to do.
Like, I literally gave him all the money I had.
5 gold pieces.
And I gave him a signet ring that's worth 2 gold pieces.
And Slippy takes the ring and goes, "Hey, I got one of those!" And shows his hand and already has one and puts it on the other hand. And you can see
Well, now you're styling.
it starts like bronzing very quickly.
Aw.
Rogue fashion.
Okay, so, wow. To be
So
quite
how are you
honest,
feeling, old bud?
My heart's now stopped beating so heavily. I don't know about you guys, but Gertie, how are you feeling? Are you any better?
My heart definitely feels a lot better. The rest of me.
That's good.
Okay.
You can see that the blue aircocker sits back down and he goes, "I guess I should be thankful."
For what? You didn't do anything.
What, you gonna listen to that monkey? As he looks over to Fox.
Who?
Lies. Literal just lies.
What? I look at Slippy. Is your friend okay? He's not making sense.
He's a weird bird.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He is.
I'm also going to address Slippy, the only one that makes any actual sense. And,
Fox
I'm gonna look at him and
literally
say,
isn't talking.
well, if you'd like, we'll simply leave you alone for now. We could all sit down and share a drink together. Nothing's like bonding over shared near-death experiences.
Well, it seemed like your near-death experience, we're kind of doing fine, but take a seat.
Everyone's got their story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I could sit down.
We could celebrate with a run well done.
As you guys all like pull up chairs to make this like small table very filled with people, you can see that a woman comes around to set the table here. She might be about 18, 19 years old, and she comes around to the table and she asks if anybody would like any drinks, and she has like a little like a name tag on the side to like the side of her apron there, and she goes around to each of you and says that the really good gin is fully sold out, by the way. But They have ale on tab, and they have a couple of more expensive fine liqueurs from up north. Like
I'm gonna sit down right next to Todd and say, well, as my mate here and I will take the cheapest ruddy grog you've got.
Okay.
Yeah, cheapen it up. Also, what does her name tag actually say?
If you're the one asking, give me the perception roll. It's not hard.
Oh shit, we were supposed to make a perception for that? I'll make a perception for that.
Like you mentioned name tag, and then
Yep.
you didn't say what the name actually was.
Sure.
Never mind, I'm too focused on her assets.
Really?
I am also too focused on the assets.
Great.
I did say this was a mugging grug. A mugging jug.
And I guess Falco comes up and says, yeah, they're buying. Not with this money, though. As he scoops it.
He's welcome to it.
And
You
he's
know
just
what?
like,
Fuck it.
yeah, Rimuru, whatever they want. Get them whatever they want. Just keep bringing it in.
I'm sorry. What was that name again?
What? You having a problem hearing now?
Look, I don't have any bloody ears, alright?
As you see that the woman like turns back and walks away, just like with a couple of your guys' drink orders, back to the center bar.
I lean into Todd and I'm like, wait, mate, did you see what her name was?
No, I didn't catch it. Did you?
No, fuck.
No. No.
Did you hear what he said? I didn't hear what he said either.
I don't know. He said something in his bird language. I don't know.
Evan's
I
like
don't-
about to pass out at the table. He's doing his best to keep his one eye open. He's doing that struggle like, I'm not going to be the only one falling asleep here.
And Peppy, obviously the hair, turns to you and goes, never give up and trust your instincts.
I'm
What's
sorry,
that supposed to mean?
what does that have anything to do with... Oh, mate, did you see her name tag? And she turned and walked away really quickly and was focused on, other things.
You didn't take my order.
I mean,
So I'm gonna do us a real quick favor. My
Okay.
specter is just gonna wander up and look directly at the name tag, and then come by and whisper it.
Can it read like common?
Yes, it understands any languages I know.
Oh,
and Any
okay.
languages that it knew in life.
Okay, it's spelt Rimaru.
Rimuru? So like I kind of like as far as what it looks like from the outside, I'm like kind of like whispering to myself a little bit, just like, hey, what's your name? Oh, okay. Spell it. Rimuru, that's her name. I got you.
And we'll come back to the two grungs who are talking there, who've escaped the encampment of the underground.
Oh, I thought you were
Be like, yeah, this group just offered me a voyage away, and I just took the chance.
That's cool. I was gonna get executed.
Oh my god, for what?
I did something without a work order.
Oh, yeah, we kind of fly on our own time.
And your own time. Yeah, like, I mean, like, I saved us. I killed 3 guys who were trying to. What were they trying? They were trying to con us into giving the rat people knives with our, So I killed them and work order.
Oh, yeah, it's impossible to live that
Well,
way.
they're kobolds, but
I mean, yeah, kobolds are barely people.
what's it called?
No offense to kobold. It's a little miniature dragon thing. Honestly, vile, evil little bastards. Or the most adorable thing in the universe. There is no in between.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
And
Yeah.
you killed a couple of them?
I killed 3.
You're a deadly little frog, aren't you?
Yep. This is one of their favorite knives, and I take out this.
That's a really good knife, mate.
It's
pretty
severely
dirty,
stained
though.
with blood.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice knife.
He never even cleaned it off.
No, he never did.
That's a really nice knife, though. Gotta admit.
You know, Evan thinks about the scimitar that's in his backpack that is covered in his own blood.
I forgot about that.
Gertie,
Okay.
you're starting to feel better, and I can throw this little note in the garbage.
Okay. Well, the 4 of you are a godsend. To be quite honest, I didn't think the old lady was going to make it.
Yeah,
You see
a
that
little
fox?
touch and go.
You see the little fox like finally looks up and goes, "Don't relax yet. We're not done."
Are you got like more tricks?
Mate,
up
are
your
you
sleeve?
threatening me?
Are you having a seizure?
Yeah, like, what?
How is this instantly a threat? You guys are so on edge.
These guys
I mean,
are
I have
so
reason to
sleepy.
be.
Why can't they talk normally? Like,
Up until recently.
Oh,
we
while we're
were
waiting on our
a
grog,
timer.
Todd, I'm gonna lean in real close to you and say, "All right, mate. So, the guys who kidnapped you, which ones?"
I kind of like nod my head over at the other group.
There's like 3 separate groups. Yeah, there's all sets of people because they all on the ship they're all together in their own groups. So that's kind of how they've gone about.
No, but I mean, like, I know which group is
Yes.
mine, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I nod over at my group.
Got it.
The ones that are probably staring daggers right into the back of my head.
Actually, they're more interested in having drinks at this point. Just all on their lonesome.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll try
Those
to
guys.
avoid them for now. But if they come after you, don't worry, mate. I've got your back, son. And I pat him on the shoulder.
Thanks, but it's not just me that they'll probably try and get. It's this actor kid. What's his name again? Did I ever even catch his name?
His name
wait,
is
hold up. It should be in my
Stefan
notes,
Langstor.
if I did.
Stefan Langstor.
Yes, Stefan Langstrom.
Hey, that's my grandson's name.
Oh, this just gets fucking better and better, doesn't it?
Did you say that they were going to go beat the shit out of them?
Yeah, so essentially, he's been sending little love notes to one of our guys. Let me see. Chili, Captain Chili's daughters, and he's not big on that. He's a little. Let's just say his family tree is kind of a straight line. So he's not exactly thinking about how nice it would be to have a nice actor son-in-law. You know what I mean?
Okay, so the plot thickens. You know, this kind of stuff writes itself. I mean, I kind of
What
want
are
to
the
go back
fucking
home.
odds? I mean, literally, what are the fuck? Like, I take out my spell book and I'm like in the margins jotting down numbers. 22. My God! What uncanny! Jesus! I mean, really? Either you guys are the most lucky bastards or the most unlucky bastards. I'm not sure which.
Only time will tell.
What are the odds that we ran into these people? And I just look at the 4 beast folk I'm going to call collectively at this point.
Okay.
Team Star Fox.
Yeah.
No. Team Spell Fox.
Ooh.
Because they're spell jammers.
I can accept this.
I turn to Skippy and I give him, or Slippy and give him the flash from the mayor. Like, I got robbed before I came here. This is literally all I have. Here's this to thank you for saving my life when these poor fools couldn't help me.
As Slippy looks at it and he's just like, you know I'm immune to this. You can't poison me. You do it. You enjoy it. No problem.
No, I
You too? What do you say?
This was too much for me.
And he kind of like grabs it and he can see that there's vomit all over it. From earlier, and he's just like,
I obviously cleaned it off before I gave it to him. Like, I'm not gonna give him a vomit flask.
I didn't hear that at any point. You were dying this whole
You
time.
also didn't tell me that the flask had vomit on it.
You vomited on it.
In front of him. Like, she's wiping it off in front of him. Like,
I guess he is also like immune to disease.
Yeah.
I mean, most of them live in a sewer, so that's probably nothing different.
I guess so.
You know, that's just extra flavor to a crumb. Free fruit.
Well,
It's at this moment where obviously this table is getting very busy. You can hear a large shatter go off in the center of the bar here. As you can look over and see that a woman, your waitress, has fallen over and the drinks have all fallen down. And you can see that there's a bugbear standing there with like a foot out, almost as if he's tripped this person.
Oh, what a motherfucker.
And he's just like, hey, you should get to us first. And he points to the sash on his shoulder. And just before a couple of people begin to stand up, you can see that people start bringing out their weapons. The group that you're with, like perk up. You can see like all those who have ears, their ears perk up when the shattering happens and all go to reach for something. And I think that's where we'll end the session.
Hey, real quick, before we end the sessions, can I ask one more in character question?
Sure.
Do I recognize that name? Like I think I ought to?
Yep.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
You would also remember her age, I'm sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
well, that was fun.
Some
Exciting.
ridiculous parts, but I guess coming to the end of the session, what did you guys think? Cutting it a little early this time, but like...
I think it's just kind of hard to really care about any of these backstories or any of these storylines of these characters when a character is literally dying and the only thing the question is like, literally, do you know where medicine is? No, bye.
Yeah. Let me tell you the story of my life. No, not right now.
It's like,
I'll come back. I'll bloody come back later. Right now, there is a dying woman here.
Dying? My grandmother died. My grandmother died at 76.
I'll listen to your life story when I make sure to extend this one's life story.
I still had fun.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I got to eat a bitch off a cart. That was
And then convinced them not to pick him up.
left his ass dead.
I don't know
in the
what
woods.
happened there.
So Will, is like does Todd have any actual control over the Spectre, or is the Spectre just like a totally separate asshole entity?
Yes.
A little of both. gameplay wise, obviously I have control and I can do whatever. But as far as like for shits and giggles, nah, he just kind of does his own thing. He just hangs around and does his own thing.
Just shits on people's day.
Yep, just absolutely ruins people's days. I have so many ideas that I can do with him. It's fantastic. Just you wait. Just you wait.
So concerned.
Yep.
I kind of love the idea that this overpowered familiar, like, Todd has no actual control over when it obeys his commands or not. It's like an overleveled Pokemon.
Yeah. Like, oh, hey, you have enough gym badges to handle Pokemon up to level 50? Too bad this one's level 51.
Like, but it keeps pushing the envelope. When will I get the everything obeys me badge?
That's endgame, man. That's endgame.
Yeah.
So Todd, you are also now level 3, coming into town.
Yes.
No additional rest, but you get new abilities. You get all the abilities of it.
I get the shenanigans with meta magic.
Yes.
So I'm taking subtle and twinned.
Okay, cool.
Just right off the bat.
I like
Subtle and twinned.
I like subtle. I really like subtle. Not many people take it, but I like it.
You know why subtle spells like underrated as fuck?
It really is.
It really is just underrated.
Yeah.
Magic just happens.
Yeah.
It's so
I
subtle.
don't need to speak anything out loud. I don't need to wave my arms in the air like I just don't care. It just happens.
How did that fire get started? Nobody knows.
But I have no idea.
Oh man, that gust of wind sure smashed that pot into that man's head real good. I have no idea where that came from.
The strange things have occurred.
I did enjoy the immense amount of panic. Where it's just like the town's already written. Like it's kind of just like that sucks.
It's like it's fun. I would like to explore it, but we really our hearts won't allow us to enjoy this too much yet.
Look, the character I am playing is out of norm for me. I am playing a relentless do-gooder. This is something I don't normally do. I am a lawful good character. I am out to help people no matter what.
I
Like,
killing you.
Like that you created a consequence for something and no way for us to resolve it.
Of course.
Like, without the Star Fox characters, like, there's no healers whatsoever in the town.
Nope.
There was no one who could have, like,
Nope.
prayed
they better have a big ass graveyard. 'Cause, like, somebody gets a splinter in that town and it gets infected, they're fucked. They're just fucking dead.
No. There
else is
was
just like
bandages and stuff.
Yeah.
I said there was bandages and help people cleaning stuff, but I was just like, you need like magic to heal you. You need something like to really intervene to help.
You're right. They're still using rat shit for antibiotics over there.
Yeah. Look, just spit in it. It'll be fine.
You already tried that? Do it again.
Look,
Have you
I
tried
swear,
pissing?
Mercury will clear that right
Oh,
up.
don't worry, I can get that fish hook out with another fish hook.
Yeah, so I guess as an overall, getting the band together, as you guys keep saying, what'd you guys think? You guys are
I
in...
think we're about to enter into a fucking bar fight.
Little bit.
Bit of a Scarborough street fight.
And strangely, not a bar fight that we started.
Scarborough Street.
You don't need to
It's a bar
engage
fight
in
I'm
any of
gonna
it.
finish.
You don't need to engage in any of it, but
I was
just...
gonna say we don't even have to participate.
You didn't do anything. Yeah.
But if we get punched,
Walk away.
that motherfucker's going to get hurt.
Does
Look,
one
I gotta help the barmaid that got knocked down up. I have to at least do that.
does anybody
It's the only proper thing to do.
Does somebody want to roll me a perception? One perception check. One person can do it.
Not me.
And it's on the group that you're
I'll
with.
do it.
You're on. It's
So,
about the group that you're
I have
with.
a +3, so if you have that.
I have the same thing.
DC
Oh, you
15
called it. Roll it. Go for it.
9.
total.
Yeah.
You can see that 3 out of the 4 members have holsters beside them.
Also,
They got gas.
Gas. I'm on the gas tonight.
What good is a Star Fox crew without guns?
I mean, it's fair.
It's fair.
Do they have reflectors too?
They do. So then, can you guess what class they are?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah, they're fucking. Are they rune knights?
No.
No?
No.
They don't have cloud rune to redirect an attack?
No, because that's an attack that could be from a distance. That's not towards them. This is an attack that goes ranged towards them. They can reflect it.
Are they all monks?
Some of
Are they
them.
all Kensei monks?
Some of them.
Oh shit!
I can't think of another class feature that lets you redirect an attack physically.
So then you have that's a reflector. And they're also like beat 'em up characters with guns.
I mean, that's why I said Kensei monk. Because
Yeah.
they can just make a gun a monk weapon.
Yeah.
Like, I can punch you with a bullet!
So
The real kung fu is gun fu!
so yes, I have 4 character sheets here.
I want you to think of how terrifying a monk would be with a gun, because it's like you get multi-attack, so I'm gonna shoot you twice, and then punch you twice.
I just envision the scene from Indiana Jones when the guy with the whip gets shot by him.
Yeah. Every time. Every single time.